I've experienced a different life from some of my friends.
As you said, you are a Sika.
I'm a Sika-sexual, yeah, I don't lie about it.
I googled that, but I couldn't find it.
No, Sika is like money.
Oh, you made that
tree.
up?
Yeah, Sika is a money in tree. So yeah, I'm a Sika-sexual.
I've been telling people about that.
Yeah, I'm attracted to money.
But you made it up.
Yeah, no. I haven't met other people say it. But I'm
I can't find it
on Twitter.
You made it up.
No, like the same way that homosexual.
No, but what I'm saying is Sika-sexual is not an official term.
Oh, no, it's not. But I'm a
this whole time I'm telling people, yeah, this new one's called Sika-sexual.
No.
This time it's fake.
I'm attracted to... No, I know that.
It's only
one
a matter
thing
of
about
time
me...
for it's in the dictionary.
Yeah, one thing I know about me is I'm attracted to money. I'm attracted to power.
All right, Just Gene.
Okay.
Are you there?
I'm there.
Just Gene, are you there?
I'm there.
We have Just Gene all the way from, where are you, Dagenham? Dagenham East. All right, welcome back, guys, to the Meet Us After 7 podcast. I'm your host with the most big man news. Who's making that noise? Thank you. This is episode 262.
Well, you've already started. You haven't even let me intro. You're doing it.
No, I'm introing you. Listen, big man, let me do what I do, and I'll let you do what you do. All right.
Yeah, cool.
So we have a special arrangement today. Gina isn't here, but she's here. She's not here in person, but she's here with the phone. She's going to explain why in a second. But first, Gina, take us away with the intro, please.
All right. Hi guys, it's Just Gene here with Big Man News and Brent and Muf and Christel when she eventually arrives. And this is Meet Us After 7. No? All I can do is hear bare microphones.
No, that was me. That was me doing the soundboard. I'm not sure if it's up high though.
Did you put it low?
No, I didn't put it low. That's you.
Let's check.
1 second, G, because I didn't really hear them sound effects too tough.
I didn't hear anything.
All right, let's do it again. All right, applause.
Yeah.
There you go. That's better. There you go. Hit the bomb. Boom. Please on that bitch. Cool. All right, so Gina. We are, prayers up for Gina. Prayers up for G. She's had a week, She's had a week. Those of you who are close to her, those of you who are a part of the Train to Slay crew, I'm sure you know exactly what I'm going. But G's going to explain. I'm right. You're about to explain, right?
Yeah.
All right, so G's going to explain what's happened to her this week, why she's not here, and you know what I mean? I haven't even seen Gina, to be fair, since the incident, but this is the first time I'm going to hear the story verbally, so take it away, G.
All right, cool. So, the reason why I'm not there, guys, is because it's not so funny, because people are like, do you know you got assaulted? And I'm like, really? And they're like, yeah, technically it's called an assault. So I went out on, and also that's, if you can tell, I'm not really speaking properly because I can't speak properly because my mouth is in a very bad way. But anyway, so Saturday night, I went out to dinner with my old colleague, went out to eat, and then afterwards we went shisha. And then after that, one of my friends came and met us at shisha, and she wanted to go to a party. And I'm going to be honest, I wasn't really feeling the party because those that know me know I love a shisha. So I just wanted to stay at shisha. But, the other two wanted to go out. And I thought, let me not be a party pooper. Fine. So I went to the party now. As soon as we got to the party, I wasn't feeling it. I was like, this is the ghetto. Why am I here? I'm not really feeling the environment. And I was like, you lot, I'm going to give you an hour max, then I'm out. So we've gone in there now, and then my friend has, he's got us in, and he's got a table. He's got 2 tables, so he puts us on one of his tables, and we're at the back of the wall, in the middle, on the middle table. So over there, I'm sitting down majority of the time anyway, because I'm just like, I really don't want to be here. I just want to go home. And then it gets to 2:00. So I'm like, all right, cool, at 2, I'm going to leave. Then I start playing on piano, which is my job. I can't even laugh. Honestly, I can't even. Listen, guys.
Basically,
I can't laugh.
Basically,
laughing hurts.
If she laughs, it really hurts, doesn't it? So we have to try our best not to make her laugh.
which is why I'm not even up pod, because I thought, no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Especially with Muf. I know that today I'll be in tears, I can't. So yeah, start playing piano. So I'm like, all right, cool, you know what? I'm gonna leave at 2:30. So get to 2:30 now. I'm like, all right, guys, I've more than paid my dues. I'm about to bounce. So I sit down to grab my bag, and then I look up and I can see like commotion, yeah? So I'm like, are people fighting? And my friend's like, oh, it's them boys that were at the shisha place. So obviously I know who they are. Yeah, they're fighting. So I'm like, yeah, this is definitely my cue to leave. Let's go. So you know when people are like pushing and pushing, like, and the thing is, they're not even right near us. Like, I'm gonna say they were like, if I'm sat where I'm sat in the studio, yeah. They're like, you know where I can't even say his name. Rent. You know where Rent's.
What is it? Rent.
Yeah,
Rent.
I can't say.
Oh my days.
Bro, when I say the letter thingy, it
The
hurts my
letter
lip
after
too
it.
much.
B. You can't say B
Yeah,
words.
I can't, man. Not now.
Rent.
So you know where Rent's wall is.
Wait, don't make a laugh. Don't make a laugh. Don't make a laugh.
Okay, stop.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
You know where Rent's wall is
Well,
outside.
hold on, what?
Like, the brick wall.
Well, you can't say bravo in that.
You're taking a piss.
And
Are you
bear.
taking a mic?
And
You know
bear.
I can't.
And bear.
No, I
No,
can't. No.
bread and that. Well, you can't say bread. Red.
Okay.
I can't.
You know,
do
you know what? In order for me, if you notice, I can't even say F properly. I have to like close my mouth and say it quite
You say F. You say.
minimal. Yeah, I have to say it like minimally.
Okay.
It's weird. Anyway, so you know where the wall is, the brick wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
The brick wall.
Are you laughing how I said the brick wall?
No, I'm laughing
outside.
in support.
Hold on.
Outside his house.
Yeah, but you said where you're sitting. So you mean where you're sitting and outside, basically?
Yes, I'm saying that's
cool.
the distance. They're not right next to me is what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah?
okay.
There's some sort of distance in it, do you know what I mean? So obviously like there's commotion and then people are like trying to like run out the way and stuff. And then the table in front of us gets really pushed to the side. So it blocks the pathway, yeah? So my colleague, she's tiny in it, so she manages to like climb over to be free. And then I try and do that, and I get stuck, and my shoe gets stuck, my heel, so I can't really like go. So then I sit back down because I'm like, oh, this is long. And then in the moment of the commotion, I just got really annoyed, and I thought, I just want to go home. Like I'm not sitting here and watching these men fight. So I decided to stand up. So when I stand up here, the direction I stand, I'm facing the commotion. And then within 2 seconds, I get hit so hard in my face by a bottle. And it's either a champagne bottle or a Ciroc bottle or whatever bottle it is, it's a bottle. But remember, I've kind of showed you the distance of how far they are.
Yeah.
So it's been chucked like with force.
Mm.
So it smacks me really hard in my face and basically snaps my front right tooth off.
Mm.
So
Painful.
Yeah, in that moment, I literally feel my front right tooth like fall. And then blood just starts gushing from my mouth. And then in that moment, I'm in shock, innit? And so my head's down, and then obviously 2 of the girls I was with have already left. So it's just me and one other girl. Like, so she looks up at me and she can just see blood like gushing from my mouth, all over my arms and my hands. And then she's just like, what happened? Like, oh my gosh. And I was like, we need to go. So she grabs my bag and I leave, my heel was still kind of stuck. So I just leave one heel. So I got one heel on. And I'm kind of like walking through the crowd. So as I'm walking, I see the other 2, and they're just like, what the fuck happened to you? And I'm just like, guys, we need to go. So as I keep walking on the way out, then I see Lano. So obviously Lano's like, what the hell happened, right? And you know when everyone's trying to ask me questions, and in that moment, I'm hysterical. I just want to get out. It's I can't even say the word. Like, there's loads of people there.
Yeah.
The light, it's outside, so it's light. And everyone's looking at me saying, oh my God, what happened to her? And I'm just like, and I just start screaming. I just want to go home, I just want to go home. And at that point, I've got like one heel on. So I kick the heel off and I'm just barefoot. And I run outside. And then I walk outside and then I say, bus stop. So I sit down. And then and then my friends came and they were like, oh my gosh, like what happened? And I was like, I said, I think I've got no tooth. And then they're like, open your mouth. So I opened my mouth and then everyone just gasped. And then that's when it all hit me. And then I just broke down into like tears and got really hysterical. And then the pain kicked in. And I was just screaming. And then shout out to my friend though, because she actually went back inside and she found my tooth.
I was actually wondering how you managed to find your tooth.
Oh, I thought this was a voice note. Hi, G.
Oh, you know.
I thought this was a voice note.
Nah.
No, so she went back inside and she found it and she found my shoes. And then I went to hospital and got stitches. So I had like stitches. So I felt it like the top of my lip, the bottom of my lip was like hanging. And so they stitched the top, the bottom, and my gums. And then obviously my tooth was just there. So they tried to fix the tooth. It weren't working. So, and it was really, really painful. So then I left. So I got to A&E about 3:30. I left at like 8 a.m. Got home and then called. On the way home, I called 111 and then got an emergency dentist appointment. And so I went there and then they managed to I was mad what they done. I was there for over an hour. With them like cutting my skin. Oh, it was so painful. But they just managed to like temporarily like place my tooth like there. And then I went dentist yesterday. And I've been told I need to get 3 procedures done. But the annoying thing is I might not be able, it's unlikely that I'm going to be able to get everything done before I leave because of the time. And at the minute, my mouth was extremely swollen. So hence why I can't talk properly. So they can't touch anything until my stitches have dissolved and my mouth has healed. So I've got to go back for a review in 2 weeks. And then figure out what my next steps are. But they said I need a root canal. I'm either going to need a crown or an implant. But the thing with that is that takes at least 3 weeks because what they do is they create you a temporary crown and fit it in while they create the permanent one to see how like it works and fits. And you have to wear that for like 2-3 weeks first before you get the permanent one. But it depends on the review because obviously right now they can't really see my mouth properly. So it's gonna depend on like how it heals basically to know whether I need a whole new implant or I can just get a crown on top of the one that I have. But yeah, sorry, I know it sounds really boring and I feel like I'm just waffling because everyone's quiet.
No, I'm just listening.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not at the pod. And to be honest, if I was there, I would not be on camera because I do not look cute. I miss you lot too. I do not look cute at all. But yeah, here we are. Listen,
it's mad. It's so unfortunate, man. It's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. I'm sorry this happened to you, man. I'm so sorry. We need to find that guy, bro.
No, honestly.
Do you have this might sound like a question I shouldn't ask, but do you have any idea who threw the bottle?
No, the thing is, I know the group of people.
Okay.
So it's one of them, innit? But you know when no one's trying to take accountability?
Yeah.
Of course they're not.
Called a RICO. What's it? Enterprise. Yeah, joint enterprise.
That's just dashing a bottle clear across the room, you know?
Enterprise, bruv. If people knew...
You know something that remind me of? Do you remember that you were both at an event in East London?
I was talking to Chizzo about that event today. That was his event.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And that girl,
yeah, that was my friend, you know.
Really?
The whole time that was happening, I was trying to help her.
Yeah, no, because I remember, because I'm on the other side. I see the commotion. I'm coming over.
Yeah.
And I just see the girl stand up and blood's running down the side of her head. So I'm like, right. And then she started flipping out, started throwing stuff just in random ways. Yeah, she hit me with something.
That's what I'm saying. So basically, this one girl that I knew, she was having a fight with another girl, innit? But they were fighting in their particular section. Yeah. She picked up, the bucket the bucket with the ice in the bottle.
With the whole bucket.
So at this point, the bottles were out of the bucket, but she picked up the bucket and dashed that at the girl. But the water went on everyone.
Everywhere. And that's when the crowd sort of cleared out.
Crowd's cleared.
And that's when you saw that she got bottled.
And then, before that happened, before she got bottled, what happened was, I know the guy who done it.
Okay.
The guy picked up a bottle, because obviously the water hit him and
so he got vexed.
Fam, the guy picked up a bottle and just dashed across the room.
Nah, it was mad.
This bottle licked her, bruv.
Christel.
What?
Because the girl, I don't know how she stayed standing, but all you see is just her,
Fam,
both hands on her head. She was
bloody.
Oh my God.
So it was me and I think another guy she knew who was trying to first of all, trying to break up the fight between her and the girl. And then when she got out of control, dashed the water, everyone cleared. Yeah. Fam, I cleared. Everyone cleared.
She was panicking. She was losing it.
This girl was sitting down on a table, literally by herself, and the bottle just came, boom.
Wait, after the fight was done?
No, after
her initial scuffle.
After the scuffle, and after she cleared everyone by throwing the water, everyone just dispersed.
And then one guy just
got the bottle, boom, that's on the head, innit? And then I helped her outside. Ambulance came.
Oh, no.
Somehow the party wasn't over.
No, party
party can never be had.
Wait, the other weird thing.
That's not a problem.
Everyone near the bar didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, they were still partying.
They didn't know what was happening.
The thing is, that happened on that side of the club.
Yeah.
After that happened, the ambulance was outside. Another fight broke out in VIP and came from the other side and came back out. And that's when it started to be like, okay.
Time to go home.
I saw the look on Chisel's face. I said,
this reminds me of at the Amapiano, the Amapiano party when we went to. Me, Gina, and Jessie went. That Jessie was annoyed when you were doing Gina and was on tour.
Yeah.
Gina knows that day I nearly fucking killed somebody.
Oh, is it?
Because the girl did something very similar, which is why when Gina told me, I was so annoyed because I'm like, why are people doing this? But some girl was trying to beef, DSF, Miss DSF, Dorcas. She's one of those that influence, and now she's a DJ. She's been an actor, actress. So I was upstairs chilling, and I came downstairs. I think Gina, you were by the stage, innit? I think Gina was by the stage. She was having a good time. So she didn't see what happened. Okay. So we're just chilling. I've come down, and DSF and the girl are going back and forth at each other. So I've just heard, come outside. Like DSF said, come. So I just grabbed her, and I was like, no need to beef. It's cool. It's not even worth it. In that time that I've moved, the girl has dashed a bottle at DSF. Okay. But it's missed DSF and it's missed me. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, cool. Do you know what? All's fair. Not a problem. So I'm outside calming Dorcas down. And my girl comes and is like, shit, someone threw a bottle at me. Yeah. Her head is cracked open at the front. Yeah, so the same thing, her head at the front, it's bleeding. So I'm just at this point, I'm just huh? So the bottle that was intended for her hit my friend. Yeah. So I'm just at first I was like, okay, cool. But then obviously my friend's, how Gina explained, she's now getting a bit more hysterical that someone's thrown a bottle. It was a big Hennessy bottle. Yeah. So my friend's getting a bit hysterical. So now I'm getting irate because I'm just the fuck? So I'm getting irate and then I said to DSF, who's the girl? Show me the girl. And then she's now no. I was like, no, I just want to see who the girl is. And security's looking at me and I'm da. So the security's like, no, you can't re-enter. I was like, no, do you know what? We're going to be cool. So me and my two girls, and then DSF were like, okay, let me take my friend inside to the VIP bit so we can at least clean up her head and see what's going on. Because at the time she's got afro hair, so we didn't really actually know how deep the cut was. Yeah. So we're walking back into the club and I think the girl sees us and also is a bit panicky, oh, okay, these girls, are they now with DSF? So as we're walking, because we have to pass her to walk upstairs. So my friend's telling the girl, chill, you've just hit my friend. The girl now panics and grabs another Ciroc bottle and tries to bottle my friend. This is when we all of us lost it. When I say lost it. I think I was wearing this pajama set thing and I think the buttons, I did not give a fuck. Even Gina heard about it. And gracious, Lance had to come because Lance saw me wilding and I'm charging at this girl. Yeah. Security's holding back. Lance comes in and I explain to Lance, he goes, do your thing. So Lance let me go. Then this other guy comes and he's trying to restrain me, but he's a bit shorter than me. So he's trying to restrain me from the back. So he's now choking me. Because he's shorter than me, but he's trying to restrain me from my back. So he's got his arm on my neck. So now I'm panicking because I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga trying to restrain me?
Yeah.
So now I'm fighting him. So Lance is now like going at him. And then as he lets go of me, I charge back at the girl because I'm like, there is no way you're going to try and bottle my friend after you fucked up. So I remember like being at the party and I was like, she's not leaving until she apologized. I said, this girl's never leaving. I kept telling the security, I told everyone, I said, this girl's not leaving. Eventually when they like restrained me, I went upstairs. Eddie Caddy was like calming me down. Like, I had tears streaming down. And I'm like still going downstairs trying to charge. And then she like panicked and went and apologized to my friend. But that day I was like, if I see her, I'm going to, like, I was fuming.
On site, yeah?
Because I'm like, why would, you're having a fight with someone, that's fine. Why do you think it's appropriate to chuck bottles? Do you think that you're like a dart player with great aim?
I think chucking bottles
that you're going to
is wild
hit
still.
the person that you don't think you're going to hit somebody else? Because imagine if she did hit a guy and a guy then retaliated in another way. I just don't understand why people in such enclosed spaces, have your fight, I don't care. Do your beef. But a bottle, and those drinks bottles are not light.
Yeah.
A Ciroc bottle's not light. A Hennessy bottle's not light.
Your worst luck is a champagne bottle where you get licked by the
Hey!
Lord.
bottom of it.
The bottom of
They
it.
don't break.
That's
Ever.
the heavy part.
They
Ever.
don't break.
The top
You
will
know what?
smash, but the bottom will never break.
That's the heavy part of it, bro.
That's why I feel like it has to be. It was either a champagne bottle or like with the imp guys. You don't understand the impact yet.
Bro, I've got a friend.
any bottle hitting you.
I
Any bottle.
got a friend
You're
who
breaking
got
out.
sorry, I got a friend who got bottled at a New Year's party, maybe like in 2008 or 9. Fam, he still has a lump on his head.
Can we clarify?
Oh, no.
Was it officially a bottling? Because
What's a
when
bottling?
Gina said she got bottled,
Oh yeah, I panicked as well.
thought
'cause I was
she
thinking,
got bottled.
I thought,
As
oh
in
my
you
God,
mean
who's
someone came up to her
fighting
and
you?
tapped her?
Yeah.
So are you saying if someone throws a bottle, that's not a bottling?
I don't think
No,
so.
it's not. No.
You get hit by a bottle.
The official term of bottling, if someone
So when
Comes
someone
up
goes,
from close
"Bah!"
range
Yeah.
smacks on your head, if someone throws a bottle at you, that's not a bottling. You just someone threw a bottle
Technically,
at
he
you.
wasn't throwing it at Gina.
No,
was
but he
throwing
was
it-
just throwing it.
He threw it in Gina's direction.
Yeah.
She unfortunately
Because
aimed at
that
his,
is
his ops.
If God forbid Gina had died,
Yeah.
that is cause for manslaughter. You did
Yeah, of
constructive
course.
murder.
Well,
You did
even now,
constructive homicide.
what's happened is
Yes,
a crime.
it's a crime.
It's funny.
So you
GBH
did something
cuz.
dangerous with the intention of harming somebody.
Yeah.
The fact that you harmed somebody else is irrelevant.
Yeah.
You had every aim
Yo, G,
to
press
harm someone.
charges, cuz.
No, definitely. I told her.
Press charges, blood.
People are throwing bottles like they're superheroes.
Hello?
I don't understand.
Hello, G.
Fam.
Like they think they're Hawkeye or Captain Boomerang
Like
or something.
dark players.
Like he's about 10 meters away. Like what goes to your head? Nah. Oh,
Animals.
but okay. So the girl you knew that got bottled,
Yeah.
she's okay now, though, right?
Yeah.
The girl you knew that got bottled, she's okay. Now.
Yeah.
Gina, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, she will be. By the
Okay?
grace of God, she
This is a
definitely will be.
Temporary thing.
The other thing is the girl
You're gonna
that,
be all right.
Can she hear us?
yo, G,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, the girl that we're talking about,
Yeah.
she, hello, Gina, yo, there's something there.
Yeah.
No, I can hear your background, something. So the girl,
There's people around, isn't it?
okay, go to a quiet room.
I'm in my bedroom, so you're hearing everything else outside.
The girl was wilding out.
Nowhere
So,
else I can go.
the girl was wilding out so much, yeah, that she was embarrassed about it. So
Yeah.
when the next time I
She
saw
should've
her,
been.
she didn't talk about it.
Oh, yeah. Do you know, when
She
that
should've been
adrenaline's hitting and you're
Yeah,
mad,
because I'm
yeah?
like, she was moving wild.
She
was
really
moving
should.
reckless.
She threw everything that she could have around her. She didn't care. She was throwing. She threw her bag.
bro. She threw-
I'm pretty sure she threw her bag.
That is anger
Something
right there.
hit me in the head.
When you don't give a
That's
fuck,
all.
even if your belongings
Yeah.
go, bro.
Like, even after she got bottled, she was still wilding out.
Yeah, but to be fair though,
Oh.
after she got bottled, obviously she just lost her mind and she was just like adrenaline.
But
and
let me
like,
ask you a
just-
question.
Yeah.
So the guy that threw the bottle at her, did he come and smash the bottle in her head?
No.
No.
So she
He-
didn't get
he-
bottled.
He threw it from the crowd.
No, she didn't get
Right,
bottled.
so you're saying that I didn't get bottled. I'm asking because you're using the same terminology.
Why are we arguing
So-
about this? This is not
You're
important.
right.
No,
You're
I'm
right.
not-
I was going to ask.
You ain't
No,
on
she didn't
trial.
get bottled. That-
You ain't on
they didn't-
trial.
She didn't get
Okay,
bottled.
she didn't get
Clarify.
bottled. They threw a bottle, but let's
Yeah.
not argue about the term.
I'm not arguing, but Brent
Yeah.
made it a point to point out that I didn't get bottled. So and you then gave the definition.
Even when Gina is in pain,
You know what?
you're still instigating Brent, yeah?
Let me tell you why,
Brent's
yeah.
instigating.
Because because it slightly came across like, no, you're reducing my experience. It's like, oh, by the way, let's just point out that you didn't get bottled.
Who said that? Brent.
Brent said that.
Ah, Brent
So I'm
again,
saying-
Brent again.
No, but can you understand? No, but can you understand? Yeah,
The
If I'm
petition's
through
going to
something-
shit.
We're and done.
I can't laugh. No, but you.
Lock off the thing.
No.
GG, go on.
Imagine going through,
It was all
imagine
good
going
just
through
a week
something
ago.
traumatic.
Yeah.
Imagine going through something traumatic and then someone says, "Oh, by the way, can we just clarify that what you said you went through is not what you went through."
I hear
Isn't
you.
it
Yeah, I hear that. So
I hear
I'm
you.
going to apologize.
Alright.
if you feel like I
And Brent,
reduced
Brent.
yourself.
No.
Wait.
Read the room, Brent.
No.
Read the room.
No, do you know what? I hear her. So I'm
No,
going to apologize
G,
because I don't want to
I
seem
hear
like I
you,
reduce your experience.
But I don't think Brent was trying to reduce your experience. I think he was
No,
just.
I know he
Well,
wasn't.
Brent-
I know,
Brent-
but
Brent
you
can
know what it
explain.
is. No, it's not that I know he wasn't there, but you know this situation so sensitive and you're laughing.
No,
this
not
situation
for
so
you.
sen- it-
We'll have to know
no,
what's
but-
happening in the room.
This situation
This
is
is getting
so
left.
sensitive for me, and as much as I'm talking about it, I'm still very rattled. So for me to tell the story and then like to be like, oh, but you didn't really get bottled, right? Yeah. So the proper definition of bottling is X, Y, and Z. Then you're talking about somebody else, and you're like, oh, but she got bottled. But then like, I'm rattled. I'm not gonna lie. In this moment, I'm rattled.
I think
I'm getting a bit
the thing
emotional.
that Brent was trying to
So-
say was that the way you described it to him, he was worried that someone had come up to you and literally smacked you across the head. I think that's what he was trying to say.
Yeah, I think I said that as much, to be honest. I said when you originally said it, when you said you got bottled, I pictured somebody actually holding a bottle and smashing it on your head. And then when Yusuff talked about this guy who dashed a bottle across the room after a girl dashed water over everybody, and she got bottled, I was like, two different things. Both happened in the same way. Both were called bottled. That's why I asked to clarify, okay, what is this whole bottling thing? Because in my understanding, being bottled is someone actually taking a bottle and smashing over your head as opposed to dashing a bottle and it hitting you. So it wasn't to reduce your experience. I apologize if it came across that way. That was not my intent. I apologize.
No, the thing is, I know that you're not. I'm just saying, I'm just very emotional about it. So I'm going to
Yeah.
take
No,
you
that's understandable.
extra.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I wish you were here right now. So I can just
But I agree though, because when Gina did initially message me, I was like, shit, did she beef? Like, is it now? Do we now have like a beefing? Do you know what I mean? That is there someone on site that we need to be up? Because I was just like, bro, like, this is not like Gina. I didn't think that.
You ain't beating up nobody.
Oh, me, I will. For my friends, I will.
I'm playing.
I
I'm
think she
playing.
would kill someone.
Yeah, for my friends, I will. So that's what I was thinking. Oh my God, Gina had a fight.
No.
Gina, I was ready to catch her ops for you, bruv. I was ready to have a new enemy.
No,
Yeah, so this group of guys that you know, like you've asked them to basically like fess up to who it was, and they're saying no.
no, I haven't looked at my friend who was there. Lemmy. Obviously, after this all happened, he's gone back in and he's switching. Because obviously, he's like, why are you not fighting? Like, we're big men. Some of you that are married with kids and you're fighting in a club. So obviously, he's gone on a switching one saying, what are you man doing? You're moving mad. One of you lot hit Gina with a bottle. Yeah, or Gina got hurt or whatever. And then everyone's like, no, but obviously we weren't aiming for her.
It don't matter
Yeah, I
who you
mean-
fucking aiming for, big man.
Bruv,
Like-
in a club, you're gonna get anyone.
Oh, so there were more
Hello,
than one
we're done
bottles
with
being
the-
dashed.
There was like, I clearly,
So it could have been any of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's joint enterprise. We don't care about which
Yeah.
one is the one that connected.
Yeah.
You were all throwing bottles. You were all doing it, and so somebody else decided to now pick it up, and that one unfortunately hit our friend. So it doesn't matter about if they intended or no. It's joint enterprise now.
Yo, this man just
Nah, that's
flinging out a bottle. It's
Yeah.
wild.
No,
Did anybody
no,
fist him up?
the whole thing was wild. No,
Do men fist each other up?
You know what it was?
Water.
Brent, that whole
Do men fist each other up for stuff like that?
that whole evening, I think it was just a volatile situation because something was gonna break loose at some point.
The
There
girl-
were 2 fights that night.
Yeah.
Brent. Like
the girl wasn't with anyone that would have defended her honor in that way.
And even though Yusuff knew her, he
And these
didn't
niggas,
know her that well.
that's what I'm saying. Men,
No, I knew
men aren't
her.
gonna fist up another man over things like that.
But I didn't know her to go and fist up a guy
if
that
I know
I
the
knew.
girl, yeah.
If you know, like, if it's just
If I know the girl,
Yeah, of
you
course.
fist up another guy.
for throwing a bottle at her, yes.
Oh, okay,
Wild.
cool. I respect
What
that then.
100%.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect that
Disgusting.
because I didn't think that men do that.
No,
Nice.
that particular girl, I didn't know her enough.
Okay, cool.
And plus, I knew through the bottle as well. So it was like, it was
Ah,
sticky still. I know you. I know the guy more. So
I didn't care because one of the things.
But did you at least reprimand him?
Listen,
even if
one
you
of the
didn't
things
fish
she
him up?
threw hit me in the head.
No,
I didn't care
because
about
I didn't find out it was him until afterwards.
Oh, okay.
By the time, my first protocol was to get her
You know, she
out.
could have died, right?
If it wasn't for me, maybe she might have died. I was the only one who was fucking saving this girl. Bro.
He took her outside to the ambulance.
I called the ambulance. I got into the ambulance. I stayed with her. My party was done. I stayed with her in the ambulance
I
for
cannot
like
believe
2-3 hours.
He came back in like, yeah, he came back in. Yeah.
I cannot believe people are
he was
still
like,
doing
yo,
this.
she's so embarrassed. I just remember the way you explained it. You were like,
I stayed with her the whole entire, the rest of the night I was with her in the
he
ambulance.
talked her down, and then she was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I was talking off the ledge. She was trying to call them to come down and this, that, and the third, and trying to get back in the club. Like, and no one cared. Once she got outside the club,
The
no one
party
cared.
continued.
No one cared. it was me and her.
Someone came along, just swept the floor when she was.
Yeah, no one cared.
No!
It was just me and her.
Oh.
Me and her and the two paramedics. And her bedrooms were...
And her head was bleeding.
Yeah.
Like through all her
Gosh,
hair and everything.
Yeah, bleeding, bruv.
I wonder if someone bottled you and you had a wig on. If it was
Lace front all over the place.
Really?
Lace front...
Oh yeah,
Lace front,
lean in,
Lace front on the...
lean
with the
in,
It's a mad thing, bro.
lean
That's what I was
in.
gonna ask.
It was a mad...
Like, if you have a wig on, would
Edges
that
were doing the
protect
Mexican wave.
Would that
just-
protect you?
And you know what annoyed me as well? Because she was so embarrassed about it, yeah? She didn't even want to thank me, bro.
Exactly. Oh, she's
Like,
one
the
of
next day,
these.
like, thank you for what you done for
Yeah.
me yesterday. But she just kind of like...
We just had like nothing happened. But when
Exactly.
you saw the next day, was she like stitches and everything? Or
I didn't see her until a while later.
oh, okay,
Yeah, she's the type of person I just bump into at events.
okay.
So when I saw her at the next event, because so much time had passed, I didn't bring it up.
I know the impact must have been nuts because she got hit on like
Jesus,
the top of her
Christ.
head or sort of towards her.
It doesn't
forehead.
matter.
Well, I'm saying
Somebody
that
throwing a
that's
bottle from
under
here
the wig,
to there.
and it still
Oh, yeah,
penetrated.
that's true.
Like
Yeah.
Because someone throwing a bottle from here to there, like those big alcohol bottles.
Yeah, it was crazy still. But what else has happened in the week? Let's move past this guy some discretions. I'll fuck with you, man.
Honestly, just lock off the petition and lock it off.
Petition done, done.
Lock it off.
Petition done. Yeah.
Sorry, Brent, could you warm up my Thank you.
What else has been going on this week, man? What's been happening?
Insecure.
you man are gonna have to catch me up because I just returned to the fold.
Oh my gosh, you've been working, haven't you? You've even got fucking grey hair, bruv. You're even younger than me.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Do you remember when you did your last live show before lockdown started again?
Yeah, the one in the East.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
was a little over a year ago.
Yeah,
I saw a picture of me from then
yeah,
compared to me now. I thought I had grey hair in my beard then. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, you've
It's
got
up there now.
proper salt and pepper joints, right? Let me see.
it's all over the place.
Old man Muf.
It looks nice though.
Sugar daddy.
No, it looks nice. I found my first grey hair
Word?
Where?
in my pubic area.
I knew you were gonna say it. I was up at
I- the way you said it,
Say,
Yeah.
I found
was
my-
it in
I said,
your
yeah.
punani?
Mm,
Is it in your punani?
mm,
All right.
really worried now.
Me and Gina were on the 90s Baby Show. Hilarious episode.
Yusuff, man.
For those who watched it, I want to clarify one thing.
No, bro, let it go.
No,
let
no,
it go.
no, no,
I told you, the
no.
damage is done.
Let me explain something to you. There's no damage. Let me explain something to you.
Alright, go on.
There's no damage.
What happened now?
The TV
Oh God.
is 37 inches. I got it wrong. It's 37, not 32.
What was you arguing about?
No, basically they asked me, I can't remember how the competition started, but they asked me what TV do I have, sorry.
Okay.
And I told them I have a 37-inch, but I said 32 by accident.
Yeah.
37-inch Samsung LCD TV from 2007.
So he said 32 at the time.
So what's
Yeah.
the issue?
And
Huh?
obviously,
Wait. So
Thank
what's
you.
the issue?
Thank you.
What's the issue?
Thank you. There shouldn't be any issue. But you know how people will look to banter anything.
Yeah.
So
Oh, they said you're poor.
no. So
No, it
Temmie
wasn't about
was
poor.
like 32. How do you watch TV on that? Like apparently it's small. Yeah. So he's like, oh, and the caption that they put on Twitter was like, oh yeah, 32-inch TV outside of uni. Wow. Like,
Yeah.
I have a 34-inch TV.
but this thing
In my living room.
they made it so much funnier in the
Yeah,
moment.
they turned that into, because if you watch the video, I said it so
Casual, like.
Casually, don't tell her, yes, I've got a 30. I
Yeah,
said
but
32.
technically your one's in your room, isn't it? Like you were house sharing.
Yeah, but now that I've
So
got
you're not even, it wasn't going to be in your living room. You weren't
Now-
going to have a 32-inch in your living room.
37 inch. Now I've got...
I'm saying in terms of at the time.
I know. So now that I think the issue was that it's from 2007. And the
2007?
yeah. It's an old TV, but it's not...
So it's a LED, not LCD.
No, LCD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're bantering me because...
How the fuck has that lasted?
See, at the time, he was popping.
So
but now it's not so impressive.
They're laughing for two things. One, because the TV is fucking old.
Yeah.
It is old. The TV is 14 years old.
Wow.
And two, because I said 32 inches. But it's 37, so I just want to put that out there.
Okay, cool.
But I got no issue
Man's
with it.
coming like he's correcting his dick size. No, bitch, I'm 12 inches, okay?
No, that's not... Okay, cool.
I'll have you know.
I'll have you know. I tear them bitches up.
Listen, 5 inches... What you saying? If a girl got
In the
your
TV,
dick...
it's not that different. And the TV is not that big.
No, it is.
It's not that big of a difference.
If a girl got your dick size wrong by 5 inches, you'd be like, you're correct, right?
Yeah, but yeah, but that's dick size.
I think there's a difference between 32 and 37 on the TV for me. I think there's a difference.
My
I mean,
only
either way,
point,
you're not in the 40s.
My only point was that
I'm not.
you tweeted that, you quoted it and said, "Oh, it's actually 37."
Yeah.
A full 24 hours after they'd already dropped it on
Yeah,
the
because
timeline.
because I didn't realize.
Yeah, but in
It don't
in
matter.
timeline,
in
there's-
Twitter
it's
scales, you were already done, fam. You were done.
You've already been cooked.
I'm not done for a TV.
The amount of eyes that have seen that tweet before you ever.
To be fair, I didn't
quoted,
see it, so thank you for the
Exactly.
context. I
You
didn't
don't-
see
you
it.
don't- you
But I
don't-
wouldn't have judged you. I have a 34 in my living room.
Nah, but you would have laughed at the video. The
Big
way
man.
they
I need
they
to
It
watch
don't
presented
I
matter.
need
it,
to watch
It don't matter. It's a TV. It's
the way they talked
TV.
about it made it funny.
But I just had to pull it out there for even if it only hit 10 eyes, them 10 eyes are gonna know.
No,
It's
and
a
then they'll
37
spread,
inch.
they'll spread.
Spread the word. 37.
So what? Tebby, Fred, and
Ah!
VP gonna now do a retraction or whatever it's called.
Correction.
No.
At the time
Next
of
episode, they'll be
filming,
like, we
I've
have
told-
to.
I think you should. That's fucking.
No, I will.
Defamation of
I will.
character.
I'm gonna say, yo, tell me next episode, make sure you clarify that I was a 37 inch, right? I don't care that.
Don't say it like that.
I don't care that it's from.
Don't say that.
What do you mean?
I have a 37-inch, right?
But that's big for a dick though.
That's a disease.
No, but the way you're telling
That's a
them to
condition.
clarify is
I know.
like.
But you're saying don't say it like I'm saying like 10.
Yeah.
Or
Wait,
what-
guys, have you ever measured your dick?
When I was younger.
Have you measured it recently?
No, come on, man, I'm an adult.
Could you estimate?
No reason to measure it.
Could you estimate?
Could I estimate?
Muf is looking at his hand right now.
Yeah.
Muf, you have quite big hands though.
Let me see.
I got basketball player hands.
Let me see. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Who has? Hold on. Who has?
My hands.
Why are you screaming like that?
You
Christel,
didn't realize my hands are this big.
Hold on,
His
Muf.
hands are like Kawhi's.
Muf.
I was just gonna say my hands
Muf,
are comparable
who's-
to Kawhi Leonard's.
Your hands are more like thicker than mine.
Oh my God.
You just realized I got big hands.
Hold on, dude. I know this is a bit of
Yeah, no.
dating, but
My hands are bigger than yours.
His hands are huge.
your hands.
Look at the space below. Yeah.
Wait.
It's not even that. It's like how wide it
My
is as
palm and everything.
well.
Yeah.
I've got basketball player hands.
And then the fingers are like
Yeah.
Yeah.
niggas' dicks.
Hold on, but do you
Christel's
believe?
getting
Do
excited.
you believe in that rule
What?
that your hand size and your foot size dictates your?
What's your
No.
foot size?
I know. I was literally.
Oh, he's
I was,
saying his dick small, basically.
I was. Wow.
Said, oh, no, but you said, oh, no.
No.
You should have said, yeah, nigga.
Listen, I'm an engineer. I was looking for scale. Okay.
What?
You know when you used to do that thing in geography when they said scale of 1 to 2?
Man
and
said
then,
the circumference of my penis is.
All right. Cool. Listen, I hold my penis every single day.
okay. So when you hold it,
So
how much
comparing it to my
does it
hand is
cover?
probably a good thing to do.
How much
The-
does it cover?
The metric scale of my penis is
How much does it cover?
On the finger scale.
X minus
Is it
Z.
like a few fingers? Is it like...
What do you mean? In which direction?
So like when you hold... I'm guessing you hold it like that, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh, you think my dick can't get past my fingers? What do you think I am?
No,
Rate
as in
me,
like
please.
the width, the
Wait, so
the girth.
hold on, your dick's just sitting in the middle in a palm.
But just sits in the palm. I'm just like
meaty.
just cupping
Wait, I
it.
can't think. Wait. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen a dick, so I can't remember. But
Oh, it's tough.
when it...
You don't have to lie, Craig. You don't have to
No,
lie.
I'm saving it.
Damn, it's been a whole 3
I'm
hours.
saving it.
You don't have to lie, Craig.
No,
You don't
I'm
have to
saving
lie.
it. You know why I'm
I know
saving
you're
it.
For my nigga. My compadre. I mean, that's like,
Ooh, basketball stuff.
Oh, yeah.
A
God
girl I
bless
knew
you.
from uni hit me up randomly the other day. And she's like, oh, Muf, you know basketball, right? I was like, She goes, oh, yeah, well, basically, my company just got like a brand deal with some players from the Milwaukee Bucks. And
Not Giannis and them fucking man.
chill.
Big man, relax.
She's like, oh, she's got a brand deal with the Milwaukee Bucks and she's going out to do some filming and stuff. She's like, oh, but I don't know what I would ask them. So what do basketball people want to know? So I just gave her some things to ask them, whatever. She's like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, but don't you need to keep it on brand? She's like, yeah. I was like, cool. So ask your brand questions, but like interject with these little things for the fans. And she's like, cool. I was like, hold up. I'm technically consulted on this. And she was like, yeah. I was like, I'm not gonna ask you to pay. She's like, well, I can get you some free merch and stuff. I was like, word? She's like, yeah. I said, technically, I should be flying out with you. No, she's like, she's actually flying out to speak to. I can't tell you the players, but
nigga, are you going or not?
No, I'm not going, but she's gonna give me some stuff. So
Okay.
Well, there's not that many niggas that everyone cares about on that team, is it?
True.
It's gonna be what, Chris?
I'm not saying
Ask him the same question you just asked us.
What, in terms of?
Yeah. Go on.
Oh, Brent, have you measured your dick lately?
I don't measure my penis.
Have you ever
Fantastic,
measured
bro.
it before?
No.
Oh.
I don't use my penis, so just day to
No, you do use it. You pee and stuff.
Yeah. But I don't use it for any other purposes.
Why did you
hear it.
indicate towards us when you went?
Let me answer the question.
Okay.
I hear it. I hear it.
So I use it for any other purposes.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, if you sell TVs out there, man needs a 128.
Bro, I've got a projector.
No, you
so
need like
That's
a,
long, bro.
You need like a.
that's mine.
I need a
Yeah,
128
projectors
inch
are fantastic.
TV, bruv.
Projectors are
A
wicked.
projectors are really
I
good.
don't want a projector, bruv. I'm not a projector.
All right, cool.
The thing is, I don't watch TV, so me and projectors pointless.
Same.
Yeah.
But for movie
No,
night,
that's why, man.
movie night in my
No,
yard,
I don't
is
watch
sick.
TV. At a certain point, I guarantee you, my TV wasn't on for 3 years.
Yeah, that's why you get
Same.
a projector, because the projector.
I use-
I got rid of my
I
TV
use
and
my
just kept my
I use
projector.
my laptop for everything.
No, because the TV you don't.
So
have,
wait,
you
when
don't
a
have the
babe comes
space.
round to your yard, you're watching movies on a laptop.
What babe? No babe comes to my yard.
He has a girlfriend now, certified lover boy.
When your babe comes to your yard, I
They ain't watching.
I
knew
have
that
a
as mother.
37-inch TV, big man. That's and until I get my new one, that's what we've been watching.
Okay.
What type of question is this, bruv?
Wait, so back to the basketball team.
Yeah.
There's not that many people she's going to interview though. It'll be
I can't-
Yannick.
Oh yeah, but I can't say
Chris
the names.
Middleton.
I can't say the names.
Brent,
Is Brock Lopez still there? No, Fee.
I have a
other
37-inch TV. Currently, I have a
Robin.
37-inch TV
Robin
from
Lopez.
2007.
Apparently, I saw the video.
Yeah, but it's 37, not 32. So I'm here to clarify that. That's all I care about. That's it. Just the size. It's 37 inches. I still got it. It's in great condition. And I've got the receipt too.
This guy, male masculinity is fragile, isn't it?
So,
No, I don't
what's
care.
the problem? Because normally, people either use the monitor or the iPads, right,
Yeah,
or the laptop.
yeah.
So you will be laughed at because
No, it was just in the moment.
No, it's
Temi
because-
found a way to make it funny.
It's because it's from
and-
2007. The TV is 14 years old.
They asked him if that shit was in colour. Is what they
Oh.
basically.
Yeah.
And because Yusuff is just a calm guy in it,
Yeah.
he didn't turn it into anything. He just sat.
So
Okay,
it-
cool.
it had a
Took
back
it,
as
explained
well.
himself, and then
It has a
No, it doesn't, you know. It's actually flat.
flat.
Yeah.
So each time you go to a different apartment, you basically take it with you because it's not broken.
Yeah, of
I
course.
hear it. I hear it.
Of
That's
course.
an economical nigga, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if it ain't broke, don't fix
I
it.
hear it.
Yeah.
As I said, like I don't know, because in my house I have a 34-inch, but because my mantle when I moved in, that was the only size TV.
Okay, that's a
that could fit.
topic. That's a topic. Stuff that you've kept for a long time that you're still using.
My 37-inch TV,
We
nigga.
hear you, man. We hear you.
I have
No, but you just asked a question. I'm
All
giving
right,
you an answer.
cool.
I have a MacBook Air that I bought in 2011. I still use to this day.
Bruh.
But because when I even bought it, I don't know why the fuck I bought it, because I bought it just because it was like I finished uni and I was going to law school.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, let me, like, you know, I grew up quite poor. So I never really had like nice things. So I was like, let me buy myself something nice. So I bought it, but actually I could have just bought like an iPad with a keyboard because that's all I kind of used it for when I was in law school. I hardly took notes.
You say poor relative to what? Because were you really poor?
Yeah.
When you say poor, like tell us about your
No,
upbringing.
like my mum was the only breadwinner. My mum was a cleaner until I was in my mid.
Did you have everything that you
Teenagers.
needed to have, you know, to
No,
go for school?
no, like we had everything as in like the bare necessities.
Yeah.
But like I'm a sneakerhead now, but I never had trainers. Like we went to Camden Market to get my trainers for PE.
Mm.
That's the only time I actually had trainers was for PE.
Mm.
It's quite weird because I remember going to oh god, you can make me cry. But I remember going to you know, Fair Play House. Back
I
in
went
the
to
day.
Fairplay House, yeah.
Oh, Barge House, like the Barge.
I went to Kenchill.
Yes, I remember doing that, and I didn't really have clothes. So I remember like begging my mum to like buy me clothes. And we even like underestimated how much I'd need. Cause I remember being freezing. I remember having to wear my pajamas under the clothes that I'd wear during the day because I didn't really have clothes.
Wow.
We just didn't have that much money. My dad was in uni till I was 13. My mum was a cleaner until my dad finished, and then she went back to school. So yeah, we didn't. And I remember like when we would go to like if friends were like, let's go cinema or whatever, my mum would give me £10. I'll buy the ticket and then bring her back change. And she'd be like, why are you bringing? And I was like, because I know we don't have it. And I think that's why my attitude to money is very weird as well. Because there's some days when I feel really like, yeah, I got it, I'm going to spend it. Other days I'm like, no, I'm broke. Because I just didn't grow up with much. Like, which is why Christmas and birthdays are quite painful for me because I didn't really get presents. It's really weird because I laugh now, but I shouldn't. Because like the last present that I got, and kind of like the only thing was my mum bought me a pair of knickers and singlet when I was 16. And that was like, oh, she tried. We just didn't have money. We didn't have it. I didn't.
Why are you digging up pain in all the women?
No,
on
it
this
doesn't.
podcast, bro?
It doesn't dig up pain for me because
I'm just messing with
one
you.
thing that I'd say is I'm very happy with like how I am. Like my mum, I've retired. My mum doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I go to my mum's house, I drop
I
off her
was just
allowance.
gonna
Yeah,
say.
mum. Like that. Those are
Round
things
of
that.
applause.
That's beautiful.
I think
Yeah,
that's
those-
That's the goal in
Yeah,
life.
those are things that I was like, but it's because we've always been up and down. Like my dad's not very responsible. And I don't feel like my dad, I even said this to dad, I don't feel my dad should have kids. I don't feel my dad's really responsible. So even when he was working, my dad didn't really act like he was very responsible for us. But my mum was working, so she was cool. Do you know what I mean? She's like, still working like minimum wage jobs, but my mum's like a hustler. Mum's like me. Or I'm like my mum. So my mum will do everything by herself, like furnish the house, buy stuff, like do the things that we needed. And then mum got made redundant when I was like 24. She worked at a private nursery and she had like no payout, no pension, no redundancy payment, nothing. And then my dad quit his job on a whim and moved to Congo. So I was the only breadwinner in the house from the age of 24.
Do you think this is partly why you insist that any man that comes into your life?
Yeah, I always say it. I always say that my need to have a man that has money is a trauma response. I'm not doing that shit again. I'm never doing that shit again. I'm never doing that to my kids. Because also one thing that I had to remember is my mum's always going to be my responsibility until the day she dies. So the money that I make is not always just my money. Do you know what I mean? I always have to factor in a large chunk of it has to go to her. Or if it doesn't have to go to her, a large chunk of it's going to have to go to like taking care of her. And it's weird because I did something the other day that was like ticking off a box, like a list of the things that I always want to do for my mum. Like my mum she's going Congo next month and then she's going Ghana.
Yeah.
So she's like, and my mum's like not great with technology. She's like, can you come over and book the ticket? And then like, I was like, yeah, cool. So I'm looking at tickets and something within me is like, do you know what? I've always said that I wanted to buy my mum a business class ticket to wherever she wanted to go. And there's something I always just said because I fly business and she doesn't really fly. So she was like, yeah. So my mum's still, you know, in her mind, she's still very much like, we don't have money, we're poor. And I'm saying, I don't tell my mum how much I make. She used to stay that way. So I remember like going through flights and there was like one flight that was like 800 and another flight that was like 500. And she was like, oh, you know, it's fine, mummy. Like, and my mum calls me mummy. She's like, no, it's fine, mummy. And I was like, no, I'm looking for business. And I got a business class flight.
She calls you mum.
My mum calls me mummy, yeah.
Explain that.
She just calls me mummy. It's just her word. It's just a term for endearment for me. She just calls me mummy. Yeah. So if my friends know mum does not call me Christel, it's mummy. Or mama. Like that's what she calls me. So I remember like doing that and then I was like, oh, I'm going to buy you business. And she was like, no, mummy, that's too much. I was like, no. And I bought it. And I remember driving home and like being so happy that I did that. Not because I do stuff for my mum all the time. Like my mum, I literally give mum doesn't want for anything. But just that moment when I was like, I want my mum to have the same lifestyle that I live. You know, like flying business, like doing nice stuff for herself. Because I know that she couldn't do that for us. Like she couldn't do that for her when we were together. I remember there was one time, this is probably like the most painful memory with my mum. And it was like, I've always been a hustler, right? So like, I remember buying like sweets from like Asda and selling it for like 5p and I'd made that profit. So I remember I made like £40 or whatever and I'd saved it up. And my mum came to me and she was like, oh, I've lost money. And I was like, oh, what do you mean? She was like, yeah, like I had this amount of money in my purse and I've lost it. And she was kind of indirectly saying, did I take it? And I was like, no, Mum, like, no. I remember being so upset that I went and took this money and I was like, if you don't believe me, here you are. And I remember just crying. And I remember Mum come back after like 10 minutes. She was like, I'm so sorry. Like I've just remembered like all the bills that I've paid. And I was like, Christel's never stolen from me before, so why would she? And that's the moment when I had to say that we're in this together. Like I'm never gonna take money from you. It's bruv, never. When there's no need, I understand. And that's one thing I always say, that a child knowing that they're poor is probably one of the worst experiences ever. The worst. Like that I'd say is probably the only reason why I hate Christmas. I don't like my birthday. I don't really celebrate myself because I never did it. We didn't have the money. We didn't, do you know what I mean? Like there wasn't, or I knew that if it was, somebody had to go without. Me and my sister, and my mum didn't drive. My mum used to cart us on buses all the time. There was a time when she was working as a cleaner in Marks and Spencer's in the evening with my auntie, and she would have to drop me to my auntie's house, and me and my sisters ate egg and bread for a year because that's what we could cook. My mum didn't have time. She was going to school. She was working and she just didn't have time. So yeah, like we were poor. Like it's not something I'm ashamed of. I don't really care about it. But now, that's why I do everything for my mum. Like that woman is like my heart. I would do anything. I would give anything. If she calls me, I'll do without for her to be okay. Because I know that she did that for us. Like I know she tried her hardest. We did stuff like we'll go cinema. I know that she's probably saved a lot, you know, to take us cinema or take us swimming or do activities with us. But I knew how much that took. Because I've always understood the value of money. I always knew how much she was paying for rent from a young child. I always knew how much she was paying for rent. I always knew how much food costs. So as soon as I got a job, I was like, okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the food. And I always made sure that my sisters didn't see that. And my sisters, like, between me and my younger sister's like 7 years. So I was very, very determined for my sister not to see that, not to know that we're poor, not to feel that we were poor.
So you didn't even have the luxury to slack off in school or anything?
No. When I was in uni, and it's fair because I was talking to my friend, I went to 2 uni parties because I knew this is my one shot. If I fuck this up, my life isn't going to change. Like, I just knew that if I didn't get the grades that I needed to get the training contract, I don't know where I'd be. So I had a job. I worked in that West. I went to 2 uni parties. I was in the library all day, every day. I have 2 friends from uni. I didn't go to make friends. I didn't go to do any of that. I went because I needed to study. And my dad's a university professor. So it's also that kind of added pressure of somebody else understands this, right? So, and that's probably why I work so hard. I work hard because I know how it is to be poor. And I know how it is for other people to rely on you and for you to like feel that pressure. But yeah, that's why I can't date a broke man. I just can't do it. It's just not going to happen.
Respect that still.
The amount of arguments we had on Instagram, in DMs or whatever. The amount of times I'll go back and forth with her about her reasoning for wanting a rich man, and she'd be like, "That's my preference."
Yes.
And I'm like, cool, but I'm trying to get in a bit deeper.
Oh
and
yeah,
finally,
but you should ask.
Yes, all the time.
I'm very honest about that. Always, and I feel like most women, it's a trauma response.
I'm not
women-
necessarily saying trauma. I just wanted to know a little bit.
Yeah,
more
it's a
context.
trauma response
Now
from when you don't
I've
have
heard.
it, and also I have this argument with my mum all the time, in terms of
I
like,
don't agree, but I'm not going to argue.
in terms of what trauma response.
It being most women's reason.
No, most. No, I'm not saying like take away the gold diggers of whatever of the world, but like just speak to normal women. And it's weird because growing up, I felt that I was the only one that had like a bad relationship with my dad and like a hard. But when I spoke to a lot of my female friends, they also were in the same. Like, so many of them. I think I only remember like 2 women, two girls in my life that have like a good relationship with their dad. Or that feel like their dad was like a present dad.
Yeah.
And I think when you see that and how that can also even cause like the breakdown in like a family and finances and all that type of stuff. Yeah, it is. For a lot of us, it is a trauma response. But obviously for me, the difference is the men that I'm exposed to also means that I also expect a certain level of money. Right?
Yeah.
Because I always say it's contextual. Some of my friends are nurses, some of my friends are teachers or whatever. So they might be making 30 or 40. So a man with money for them is 60, 70. Do you get what I mean? So it's not, they're not shooting for the moon. They're just saying they just want someone that's a bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
Whereas because of how much I earn and the men that I've been like exposed to, yeah, I'm just gonna aim a bit.
She said, "My yay is different to your yay."
No, it's not. No, I don't even
Throwback.
mean it in that way. But like, yeah, the men that I've dated and I've been exposed to, it's just different.
I hear it.
It's just different. I now have a different taste. I have a different
You could make it smaller by.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I have such a small head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a different taste. I just have like a different. I've experienced a different life from some of my friends.
As you said, you are a Sika.
I'm a Sikasexual. Yeah, I don't lie about it.
I googled that, but I couldn't find it.
No, Sika is like money.
Oh, you made
in
that
tree.
up?
Yeah, Sika's a money in tree. So yeah, I'm a Sikasexual.
I've been telling people about that.
Yeah, I'm
But you
attracted to money.
But you made it up.
Yeah, no. I haven't met other people say it, but I'm
Who? I can't find it
on Twitter.
You made it up.
No, like the same way that
Twitter word.
homosexual.
No, but what I'm saying is Sika-sexual is not an official term.
Oh no, it's not. But I'm a
This whole time I'm telling people, yeah, this new one's called Sika-sexual.
No.
This time it's fake.
I'm attracted to. No, I know that.
It's only a
One
matter
thing
of
about
time
me.
for it's in the dictionary.
Yeah, one thing I know about me is I'm attracted to money. I'm attracted to power in men.
Yeah.
Like that can.
Wait, are you seeing anyone right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say.
What?
No, I just remember one time we were talking, and because I know for a long time, like Christel looked at me like, oh, small boy, broke boy.
No, I've never looked at you like that. I looked at you as annoying.
All right, cool. But there was one particular time, yeah, we were talking, and I forget I was saying something about like why I work hard or something like that, and you were like, oh, yeah, but I was like, yeah, but I'm not a flashy guy, blah blah blah. And you were like, yeah, so why like are you even concerned about making money? And I said, well, the reason I want to make money isn't for me, because I'm not a flashy guy, I'm not a fashionable guy, all that stuff, right? But I want to have a family, I want to have like a wife, all my money is for them. And you were like, oh, so like you would like make a lot of money to give to. I was like, yeah, of course. And the pause, she was just like, she was just like, huh.
Jeez.
No, it wasn't like that. It was just, she paused for a second. Like, I could tell she saw me in a slightly different light. She's
No,
like,
I
oh.
definitely did. No, I definitely did.
She's like, oh.
I did. There was no funny flowers. But I definitely did see him in a...
I said, nigga, you ain't got the juice.
No, not even that, because he's my friend and I feel like I don't cross lines.
It was like a little bit a different kind of respect.
Yeah,
That's what I see,
definitely. It definitely was like a higher level of respect.
Don't say it because he's big in this.
No,
making the story up. Don't pander to him.
No,
right
the
now.
thing is,
That's what I saw.
the thing is also,
Yeah,
remember,
that was in your head.
I know what he does.
You ain't got the juice.
No, remember, I know what he does. He's already told me he's an engineer, right?
Yeah.
So you already know that, okay, they're going to earn a certain amount of money. So I'm not looking at Muf thinking he's
Oh, so
earning...
you're one of the three.
What do you mean?
Doctor, lawyer, engineer.
Yeah.
I'm
African
big
dream.
time on paper. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
I already knew that. So I'm not going to sit here thinking that he earns 20 grand.
Yeah.
But we hadn't spoken about like his attitude towards like money and providing and all that type of stuff.
No, Muf,
So it did give me a higher level of respect because I feel like a lot of men are not that open to say, yeah, like why I'm working so hard and my desires is so that another woman doesn't have to work as hard as me.
the issue here is you believe the bullshit that came out of his mouth.
Oh, is that a lie?
It's not a lie. It's not a lie. But it's funnier for it to be a lie.
Because actually, I was talking to Lance today about it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like every time Savannah James is on the timeline, it just becomes like a big topic.
Who's that?
Of course, you're tuned in to Meet Us After 7. Right now, it's time for a word from our sponsor. All right, it only makes sense that Man Cave done partnered up with Manscaped. So let me paint a picture for you right now. I know it's hard for you to shave your giggle stick and 2 berries, but imagine shaving with a sleek, well-designed, optimized trimmer that makes shaving time your favorite time in the bathroom. Now, me, I'm one of the first people to try the new 4.0. That's not do's, not trace, but quatre. Bruv, bilingual thing, you understand? And I'm blown away by this performance. The craftsmanship details of the 4.0 are next level. Listen, I'm old school. Anybody that knows me, I used to shave my joint with the old school razor joint. You know the orange one? T-shaped, sans serif. Bic, that's it, that you get from the off license. Listen, one time I was doing my little, little junior. I had ski. I said, what the hell? Da. No way. Talking about now. Mom was like, what's that going down there? I said, mind your business, mama. That's all. Just mind your business, bruv. But anyway, I'm back. I'm healed. And trust me, that's thanks to Manscaped engineering the ultimate groin and body trimmer by focusing on intelligent functionality and an incredibly comfortable grooming experience. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade that's that's the to reduce grooming accidents, like I done told you, thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. I now feel way confident shaving my boys. And obviously, we're going to nash you with a 20% off and free shipping if you use the code MUA7 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com, MUA7. Now, go on, man, them. Unlock your confidence and always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. You heard me?
Oh,
Savannah James, LeBron James.
LeBron's James' wife here. The funny thing about her is, she's obviously been about since LeBron has been about, but people have only started to notice her now.
Which is terrible.
Which is
been
weird.
fine from day.
So, I feel like every time she's on the timeline, it always becomes a topic of like
Thank you, Brent.
finding a wife.
Yeah.
Or, so every time she's on the timeline, it always sparks off this conversation of like women's hustling with their man.
Yeah.
And why she's such a great wife. And I'm like, because I know people don't know any fucking facts.
Yeah.
They were together since 15.
Yeah.
You're not broke when you're 15, you're fucking 15.
Yeah.
Like, you're living with your parents. You're not an adult that's fending for yourself.
Yeah.
My man went straight to the league.
Yeah.
She didn't build nothing.
She didn't build anything. Like, he was being courted from high school.
She was along for the ride. And it's just great that they're happy they're still together. That's all.
So I feel like it's so funny whenever she's used as like, but she struggled with him. As like, you people don't do any research. She was courted from high school.
Yeah.
He left high school, went straight to the NBA.
Yeah.
With where fucking Nike and Reebok and whatever already calling him for deals. So at what point were they struggling?
Yeah, no.
Man had $1 million contract
before he walked
18.
into like
before he signed his NBA contract.
Like the life has always been so it's really funny whenever like people always use that.
Obviously, her personal upbringing might not have been blessed, but her life with LeBron.
Yeah, but her life with LeBron is fine. Like her personal. Yeah, I'm not talking about the person. I'm just talking about when people talk about them as a couple.
Yeah.
When I'm like, actually, if you think about it, they've been together 15, you're not hustling to him. You're not struggling. You're teenagers.
You're just kids, isn't it?
You're just kids. Like, why are you even thinking about struggle when whatever? You're just kids. And at the point when they had Bronny, like he was already in, I already knew, I'm in the NBA, I'm going to the NBA. I'm on my rookie contract, but I'm the highest scouted player. But yeah, it was interesting because I was speaking to Lance, and I like speaking to Lance sometimes because me and him go back and forth in terms of giving that the male perspective and the female perspective and stuff. And he was just saying that it's because, men are always scared that if, and obviously you guys, please let me know, that if that woman doesn't struggle with you, does she like you for you? And I was like...
I think it depends when she met you. So for example, if LeBron meets a girl year 7 into his career, then I guess he can have questions about what her motive is. But if it's Savannah who's been with him from a teenager, then I think that's less of a question mark. Even though she may have seen potential in him and whatnot, but to question someone who's been with you since you were 15, you have less questions to someone who met you, in your rookie year or 5 years into your career.
What say you, Muse?
You see, I saw...
also, the length of this is really...
It's pissing me
really
off.
annoying me.
Pulling the thing on my ear.
Yeah,
don't switch.
Alright, cool. No,
You can switch.
That's what I'll
This
leave
is
off.
bare pulling, bro.
There was a viral tweet or whatever that some girl said something like, "Oh yeah, men are always complaining about, oh, I don't want to get this woman because what if she's a gold digger? What if she's gonna take my money? But you don't even have money to take." Yeah, it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
It's true.
A lot of them.
But the thing is, I think about it. I think about it, and I'm like,
She said, no assets.
she's
A lot of them have... No, the thing is, it's funny. Twitter is so funny. Go on, carry on.
No, I was just gonna say, like, all right, cool. The guy might not have much, but you could still take the little that he does have.
Ain't got time for that.
You don't want to lose that.
No, but when... No, but...
his collection of empty Ciroc bottles on his wardrobe.
You're taking the piss. No, but the thing is, obviously, we all hear about these like minor civil cases, but we don't hear about, Joe Schmo getting divorced.
That's
who
true.
works
She took half
at the Ford factory.
She had 10,000.
And his wife's taking half. It's always these high profile cases, isn't it?
But to answer your question, I personally don't think that I would ever have to worry about a woman not liking me for me because...
Yeah, they gotta like you, nigga.
Thank you. The way I am...
For a bitch to like you, she gotta like you, nigga.
Muf is a quiet taste. To say the least.
And I just about
saying,
quiet it.
Muf is
No, I'm
definitely.
joking. I love you, Muf.
No, it's just I know.
But stop sending them fucking damn. What would you do? No one
Oh
cares.
yeah. No, you're the only people that air it, but it's fine.
When he says those, so your friend is walking down the bar and his dick's like,
No, you know what it is?
I don't. That sounds kind of wild. I didn't say nothing like that.
No, it's about your messages.
He didn't.
Shut up.
Because I know you didn't send it to me personally.
Yeah.
I feel less attached to it. It's like this nigga sent this to me and 20 others.
Alright, cool. Well, it's just me sparking conversations.
No, but at least
You want a personal?
yeah, man.
nigga.
Say yo, Yus, what's going on? By the way, boom, not just sending me
Alright, cool.
broadcast, bruv.
Fair enough. But yeah, no, I think the way I am personally, like, I don't think there's any amount of money that I could have disposable that's gonna make a girl that doesn't like me want to stick around just for the sake of it.
I'd love to see
Definitely.
Muf and Brent
Oh no.
in relationship settings because you two really intrigue me in that way.
Why?
They do bread,
Because
especially.
of both your personalities are just so different from guys that well, no,
Muf's
I'm gonna
not
retract-
so
I'm gonna
much, but
retract that
Brent,
statement.
yes.
no, Muf is more like status quo. Brent is more so.
Brent is out there, bro.
No, he's not out there.
I'm
He's
like
just
status quo.
more so
A little bit
than
more.
Okay,
more
fair
so
enough.
than Brent.
You do think outside the box, but
I mean,
But
see, Brent's more in the box than
why
you
shaking
think.
your head?
But he,
100%.
thank you. Brent
that?
is more in.
This
I
guy-
know this guy.
This guy is an animal.
As in,
Not behave.
Brent
in
knows
The
some
man in
stories
which
that you don't know
guy
about.
he
No,
goes
but
on about.
Brent knows some
This
stuff
guy
that you
is
don't
a
know about.
terrorist.
no, I'm not
Wait,
saying.
whoa.
He is a terrorist.
Whoa.
I'm not
no,
talking
he's
about that.
about the views.
No, I'm talking about your personalities. Like, it'd be interesting to see, like, the way you are,
Yeah.
to see you talking to a girl, having a conversation, being, I can't picture you just being normal.
Okay.
And you know what I mean?
Because you're both
I hear it.
But you know why? It's because it's like, Brent, we're having a
Yeah.
touching conversation with Gina and you still can't fucking be normal.
No.
And Brent as well. Like, I want to see Brent in a, like, I'd love to be a fly on the wall on a date with
Yeah,
Muf
that'd
and
be
Brent, just to see what type of
Can you
conversations
take us
you
with
guys
you? Can you
have.
do- Bring the
I'm
cameras.
a great day.
I'm regular, man.
Bring the cameras.
No, I can imagine you lot being just cool and chilled and regular,
Yeah.
but still, like, you're gonna start moving at a certain point, and you're gonna start Brenting at a certain point. Definitely.
So, what does Brent say?
the date's gonna start very normal.
Now I'm very attentive.
So, what does Brent always say when he's trying to ask a question?
So if it is,
So if it is, yeah,
If it is,
then I have 4 apples and you have 1. When you stop loving me.
and the Muff will just go on this
How many
random
apples would you
tangent
take?
story about himself.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, Muff, your stories
about
make me
himself.
laugh
He's
because they don't
self-centered
land.
ass.
They don't
no,
land.
you know what it is. What was the last day I went on? Actually, in all seriousness, like I personally think I'm not a bad day at all. Like
No,
the
no,
last day I went
no.
on, there was no outlandish.
No, I
behaviour.
can
Can
imagine
we
you're
call
a
her?
good date.
Can we confirm this? Call her.
You might know her.
I might know her.
Is it the one that?
Yeah.
I know. Okay.
But yeah, back to the thing.
I was rooting for you, man.
So was I.
One thing that I was,
You know who she is too, actually.
can we discuss this after the pod? Let's say the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
But one thing that I find a bit odd there is, isn't that fear then just undermining? Just stay broke then. Because part of you having money is always going to be, I'm not saying it's a personality trait, because I don't think it's a personality trait.
Yeah.
But it's always going to be something that ticks off on a box for a woman. Do you get what I mean?
No, I hear
Like,
it.
I'm not saying it's a personality trait, but what I'm saying is it's something that woman's going to be like, yep, tick, he has money. So yes, it's not that she's only liking you for the money, but the money is a reason why she likes you.
That's fine. But in the same way that there are certain things about yourself that you wouldn't want to give up to a guy that like you don't want to be, it's just you don't want to feel used.
No, I hear that, but what I'm saying is the same way that I've appreciated that money to a woman is like looks to a guy, right?
Okay.
It's a bit far-fetched for me to be like, oh, I really want him to just like me regardless of whether I become fat, skinny, short, da, 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 da.
Do you know the amount of women that feel that way though?
No, I'm saying, yeah, they do. And I'm not saying it's wrong. But what I'm saying is it's not necessarily the most realistic view in this world. Do you get what I mean?
Of course not.
If I know that attraction to a man is important, if I now went from a size 8 to a size 22 and then still being like, well, he should love me anyway, it's not the reality of how it operates.
Hey,
So the
listen.
same way that men are trying to say, well, if I lost it all, would you stay? Well, why would she stay? She doesn't want to struggle. And I don't think it's bad for someone to say, I do not want to struggle. I just don't.
I get
The same
I
way
get
that
what
I
you're
don't think it's bad for a person to say, I'm no longer attracted to you.
But it's harsh, though, isn't it?
It is harsh. No,
It's harsh.
definitely, no.
It's harsh.
It definitely is harsh. And I don't think you have to say it as like, you've now gone
When
from
the money goes, will the honey stay? Trust me.
But I the same way that, remember when we were having that conversation, I don't believe in like, what's that thing called when people say brutal truth? I don't believe in that. I think, but the way that someone feels is how they feel. So if someone does say that they're no longer attracted to you, I have to respect that. If I've let myself go,
No, you have to respect it.
I have to respect
You've got no
that.
choice to respect
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So the same way when men are like, oh, well, if I lose the money, will she stay? It's like, well, some may because they don't mind and some might not because some have decided I don't want to
but that's
struggle.
because you were only here for the money then.
No, it isn't that I wasn't just going to be here, but...
Christel,
No.
if you leave because the money's gone, then why were you here?
No, it's not that I wasn't only here for the money.
Yeah.
But it depends on, one, it depends on how did the money go.
Yeah,
Two, it depends on what's your attitude now that the money's gone.
yeah.
So I'm saying a lot of things are not
Yeah,
like the Twitter
obviously,
conversations of
if the guy
yes
says,
or no.
oh, the money's gone and I have no plans of getting it back.
Yeah, do you get me?
That's a bit
No, that's
different.
what I'm saying. So some women might stay to be like, okay, let me stay for the build up.
Yeah.
Someone might be like, or some women might be like, it went because he gambled it away. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but then
there's always
but that's a whole different
circumstances.
conversation then. That's
No, but that's what I'm saying.
you've got a gambling problem.
Yes,
And
but
you
that's-
fucked up your life.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is whenever I say that we never have the nuanced conversations
Yeah.
and saying, how did you lose the money?
Yeah.
How did you even gain it in the first place? Do you know what I mean? How did you lose it?
Stocks and shares and bonds and that.
Please. If you got it from selling drugs, they don't care.
Yeah, no. Some women don't care.
Seeker
So,
sexual.
no. So, yeah, some women don't care. So then if
No,
you did get it from
As long
drugs...
as they don't have to hold nothing.
No, that's what I'm saying. So some women
No,
don't care.
I think women care. If you're still in that lifestyle, they care. But if you're out the life,
Like,
for
you
example,
built it up from that and now you're doing something else.
Yeah, so I'm
okay.
saying, so some women don't care. So that woman may be more inclined to be like, well, that's gone now, so I'm out. Because also she was willing to overlook morals and whatever for the money. So at that point,
No, I hear you, but I still do believe if you bounce because the money's gone, you were in it for the money.
no, that's what I'm saying. For that type of woman,
Yeah.
where it's like, because for me, anyway, I feel like selling drugs is, for me,
Yeah.
it already talks to someone's character, moral character anyway. Do you get me? So if you are a person that's willing to stay with a drug dealer or stay with that whatever, it's not that because you think that this person's an upright citizen with like a great moral compass.
Yeah.
To me, anyway, I'm not saying, do you get me?
Yeah.
Because people got to hustle, people got to make money. So for me, at that point, I'm not going to say that woman was there for your personality anyway. Do you get me?
What? So you tell me if a woman's with a drug dealer, she's only there because...
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if she's with a drug dealer, for me, because
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
let me say for me personally, 'cause I don't want
Yeah.
people on Twitter trying to come for me. If I was ever with a drug dealer, just know that I've put aside a lot of my moral compass to be with that person, right? So therefore, it's not that I'm with this person because of the things that I'd normally go and look for somebody else, like good character. Because already for me, I feel like if you're selling drugs and doing illicit, that type of shit, for me, it's not working. I'm already questioning your character. For me,
You can still sell drugs and have a good character.
no. For me, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for me, the way I look at it.
Hold on. He looked at me with a puzzled face. You telling me you can't sell drugs and have a good character?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying for
So
me.
No, I'm talking to Muf.
Yeah.
So you're equating a crime to having a bad character.
What type of drugs?
Why does it matter to you?
Because there are drugs that destroy lives, communities.
All right, Nelson Mandela.
And no,
Crack, nigga. You talking about crack?
I'm just saying, if you shot some weeds,
Yeah.
if you're out here peddling, flipping
Crack,
all sorts
nigga,
of
crack.
madness, then
If you Lamar.
you're contributing to the opium epidemic. Like, I
So
don't
for
know.
me, as a person, just know that if I'm that type of person, morals have gone out the window.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
So therefore, if money does go, yeah, for that example, I may be. But with a woman that it might be like, I have kids, I have whatever. If you're not trying to come back up, if you're not trying to do better for yourself when the money does go, then why should she stay? I think it's always such a nuanced conversation. It's not just she left so she was a gold digger. We always have to think about what happened. What were the dynamics after he lost the money? Like, do you get what I mean? So the same way,
I get what you mean, but
the same way with a woman,
knock it off.
if she got to like an 8 to 22, I'd be like, okay, did she make an effort to try and, get back to a stage where even she felt a bit happier in herself? And even she felt like better in her body. If not, then I'm not gonna be mad at a man for saying he left. The realities of life, because I understand attraction for a man is a lot. I just understand that.
No, it is a lot. And if a man leaves his woman because she, I don't know, fell off physically, whatever, like at a drop of a dime, then he was only in it for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
So I'm saying. So the way that men question women with money makes me laugh because I'm like, if we flipped it with attraction, would you stay? Do you get what I mean?
Of course I get what you mean, but...
So that's the only reason why I find it funny.
Are those two things equally comparable?
Yes, because women value security and money and you guys value attraction.
You value attractions too.
No, not really.
You may not, but
No,
women do.
no.
Oh, no. You can't
Women
speak
do
for
not...
women. You can't speak for all women.
No. I'm not saying I don't, but what I'm saying is women do not value as high as you women. You men
Okay, cool, but you still value it. So
No, but yeah, but we don't value it as high. So it's not necessarily going to be something that we're out anyway. There's certain men that I've dated that I know that some of my friends do not find attractive. And I'm like, fine for me.
And there's
because
some
women...
men,
I could say an empty
and there's some men who date women that other guys don't find attractive too.
No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is attraction on that individual level.
No,
Remember, because even Gina makes a joke that's saying a funny man will get her.
I get what you're
Because
saying.
women, we just have different
You're
values.
saying men are more looks orientated than
Yeah,
women, I
yeah.
get it.
But I'm not
I get
saying
it.
that women. I'm not saying that women don't care.
But I think
What I'm saying is it's not put on because also remember when we have that conversation about universal attractiveness.
Yeah.
That is a big thing for you men.
What, a woman that has to be universally attractive?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't have to be.
No. Not that
She has to be attractive
No.
to that specific
Well,
person.
not necessarily because all the conversation that I seem to be having is about universal. We even have the conversation here.
What I'm saying is, a man doesn't have I don't think a man is seeking a woman who is attractive to everyone. He's seeking a woman who he's attracted to.
No,
and if that
I
woman
didn't say-
happens to be
No, I didn't
universally
say
attractive, then
that.
it is
What
what it
I'm
is.
saying is the fact that conversation, universal attractiveness, comes up
But
shows me
yeah,
that
no,
men care
but in
about
what-
attractiveness.
of course they do, but what?
Yeah, and women
but
are
what in
bringing up-
context? What in
Yeah,
context
but
was that
women-
conversation about?
Just about attractiveness, just in terms of general women.
No one's disputing
But women-
that men don't.
No, but I'm saying
value
women don't
attractiveness.
talk about universal attractiveness.
Oh, Christel, knock off. Women talk about attractiveness all the time.
No, but what I'm saying, we don't talk about the notion of universal
But what is that
attractiveness.
universally attractive?
Universal
but what point
attractiveness
does that
to
prove?
me is always proving that men are always trying to gatekeep attractiveness because it's such a big thing for them. That's my point. I'm not saying
Brent, do you agree with this?
I'm interested in both sides of the debate.
I don't know. It is. I don't. Oh, hear me out.
Okay,
hear me out,
go
hear me
on.
out. I think you bringing in the universal attraction thing is not relevant to your argument or the
No,
discussion.
what I'm
That's
saying
what I'm
is
saying.
it's relevant because you're saying that I'm not disputing that women don't care about attractiveness.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is if you put it in a scale,
Yeah, if you put the scale,
I don't think it's
then
as important.
it won't be as high.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The same way that if we put money on a scale for you men, it's not that high neither.
I also agree.
So I'm saying, I'm just saying
No.
that the things
No, but
are
my
the same
my first question
for men
was
and women.
my first question was: are those two? You're comparing money on the women's side and and looks on the man's side because you believe that with both those parties, that's top of the list.
Yeah, I do. I generally do.
Is it an age thing? Because
No, I think it's, especially now with Gen Z, I think it's becoming very across the board.
okay, but let's go back when I guess maybe 5-10 years ago. Even the conversation today, you would still find women still dating and getting piped up by broke niggas, right? So the security of them having
Yeah,
money
what a shame.
is
What
neither
a
here
fucking
nor there.
pity.
So what is it then? Is it just penis?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, no.
You say 5 years ago, like women are still
It's
doing
still
that.
there, yeah. It's
No,
still
I'm saying no.
there. Yeah.
There are certain women where, they make those decisions and that's fine. But in terms of women that are still on the market, still looking, if you ask them, yes, money is a very important thing for them. I'm not saying it's the be all
No.
end all, but what I'm saying is I would
No,
equate
money.
it.
No, money is important.
But I would equate it
And
as
I
the
agree
same
with
way
you.
that men put attraction is important because I have literally heard men say, some of my male friends say jokes that I don't even care if she works in McDonald's as long as she's buff.
But
I've heard,
I also-
and you
I
know
also-
that your friends
and-
have
and
made those type of jokes.
My friends hasn't. But I also agree. I also don't think you are putting enough emphasis on the fact that women also do care about looks.
No, I didn't say
To
that
me,
they
it feels
didn't.
like you are
I didn't say that they didn't.
reducing-
But what I'm saying is,
reducing the experience.
no, I'm not. What I'm saying is, I equate it to the same way that men
Alright,
hold attractiveness
where would you
up.
in the scale we're discussing now? Where would you put women's view on looks in terms? So money's at the top, security, all that stuff.
Yeah.
would looks be second for you? Or not?
I think so.
Okay, and for men,
I mean, taking aside, like if you're religious or whatever,
yeah,
God fearing will obviously be
Okay,
at the
cool.
top.
And for men, you would put looks top and
Yeah.
what second?
Personality,
Okay, and
not being my peace, as you people like to say.
and third.
Why'd you do that like that's
Be
a
my
bad,
peace.
that's an unreasonable
men-
request.
Because men say bring my
Be my
peace,
peace.
but be the fucking tornado, bruv. So no, be my peace. This time they're not peaceful. Oh. This time no.
I think
peace.
when men say I want peace, I think it's unwarranted and unjustified.
It's always unwarranted.
turmoil. That's what I mean. Don't like if your fury is justified, then it's fine. But if it's unwarranted and unjustified, then I need peace because what you're talking to me about is not valid. Fuck
No,
off.
I hear that. I hear that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd say like personality piece. Just because I've had so many guys. And
Oh,
it's
wow.
funny because
You wanna
yes, I've had so many guys. No, because I've had so many guys.
Don't police her body. I'm lying, Brent.
No, but you
I
know
was-
why? Because
Anyway,
what is funny is
anyway.
maybe because you like what I find funny is whenever guys are having this conversation with me, but then there's that whole Kevin Samuels rhetoric,
Lord, have
Which
Where-
is what?
don't bring him in.
which is saying men don't care about what you women make, and men just care about you being feminine, inspirational, and there's some other word. He calls it fit or something like that. Feminine, inspirational, and there's
I
some
think
other
men
T.
don't care about what you make. If one, they make enough to probably cover both of
Exactly.
you.
So I'm like, I don't.
And two, some guys might be judgy on what job you do. I don't know. But I think men care about what you make in regards to what they make.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I don't. So I'm not arguing with you.
No?
I just don't
So,
think.
for example, if a man was on a low income salary,
Yeah.
he might not want a girl who's also on a low income salary.
So what does he want?
Lower.
What does he want?
No, I'm trying to figure this out with everyone. I'm not sure.
Well,
I'm not sure.
He said, "I'm
The
walking.
explanation-
I'm walking
the
on this bridge
explanation
right
I
now."
got-
yeah.
the explanation that I've heard, seen, whatever, is that a man on a low salary
Yeah.
might not want a woman that makes a lot more than him, and
Because he does what he won't feel like a man.
that's the accepted
Yeah.
reasoning.
Yeah,
But
that's-
then the counter argument is no, it's not a problem that this isn't me talking, but
Because she was sticking on him.
exactly, it's not that it's a problem with her making more money than him. It's that when she knows that she makes more money than him,
Yeah.
then any problem she'll go straight for the money.
So if you're
So
a man,
he's annoying her. Oh, like if you live in
Yeah,
her house,
yeah.
get out of my house, all that stuff, just all that rubbish.
so if you're a man who's on a low income salary and you are living maybe beyond your means, who can you go for? Because you can't go for a woman who's above you. Go for a woman who's
Go for the woman that's on your level and build with
just
her.
straight level.
Build with her then.
That's fair. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to piece this together with y'all.
Build with her. I'm on the no, because I'm saying yeah. So it's funny because that whole Kevin Samuels rhetoric
Yeah.
is exactly what women have been told over the past year. Men don't care about how much you make. Men don't care about.
Although,
Men
sorry.
don't care about-
What I want to say before I said that was I think men care about the job you do. So, for example,
No, I've heard niggas say they don't care if she works at McDonald's.
Yeah, but that's McDonald's. I'm talking about McDonald's. I'm talking about, for example, a man would care if you worked in a certain industry. Let's just say you worked in,
A stripper. Okay.
you know what I mean? Things like that. I think that's what I think with men don't mind any job. But if it's in that sexual realm, that's when it's a no-no. I think everything
Yeah, I
else
get
is
that.
fine with men, no? Like a man don't mind if you work in McDonald's, KFC, H&M, whatever. But if you're a stripper, if you do,
I mind.
if you're like a glamour,
I just want to put that out there. I mind.
you mind what?
I discriminate.
If he works in.
If you work at KFC.
H&M.
If a girl works at KFC, like then it's not that that's a problem.
Yeah.
It's just there needs to be other things about you because I will get bored very fast.
But the ass needs to be assing, right?
I didn't say anything about
bunda
looks,
has to
body,
be
anything.
in
I just
the-
said there
The
needs
reason
to be
why
more
she
about
said
it.
that.
So hold on.
The
hold on,
bunda
hold on.
has to
So
be in the league, innit?
If someone works in KFC,
So
Yeah.
did my point not just get made?
by the way, there's
No,
nothing.
I
There's
didn't say
nothing
that.
wrong.
I didn't say nothing about
There's
looks or
nothing
physical.
wrong with
No,
working
you said
anyway.
that there'd have to be other things about you. So the personality is gonna have to be boom.
No, that's not. That's
So
not,
what else
So
is that?
what I'm saying is, if she works in KFC,
Mm.
like I don't want her to be working at KFC and being content with KFC,
Why? She wants to work in KFC.
flipping burgers. Oh,
Yeah, she
But-
wants to.
dipping chicken.
She wants
But
to learn
the
the
thing is-
secret about
thing
the
is-
11 herbs and
But the
spices.
thing is, yeah, we can be honest. How many times have you gone into KFC and see the girl that you would move to?
never.
Exactly.
No, but no, the point I'm making, what I was saying before Christel like jumped in with the ass stuff, right? Is that let's say
So has the one to be as?
hold up. Let's say she's working in KFC, but there are other interesting things about her, like there's stuff I can talk to her about, cool. But I don't want to.
Is this not what I said? Personality.
I didn't hear you say personality. You said ass. You said Bundesliga.
Yeah.
No, weren't you talking
Said
about
personality, yeah.
ambition and drive and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I want like it's ambition and drive, but it's also just you could have a job at KFC,
Personality.
but you could have hobbies and stuff that I can.
Brent, what
Nah,
does that
I
equate
didn't
to?
hear you say personality.
You know
that's
what? You
I'm
know what?
saying.
You know
I
what?
didn't
You know
hear
what?
say
You know what? You know what?
It's personality, you know?
Chris,
Yeah, but you can hear
Chris,
you.
I'm gonna call cap on the guy that said, "I don't mind she works."
Yeah, no, definitely. And I always call
It's-
cap on them.
It's
I
cap.
always call cap on
It's
them.
exaggeration. It's
No, I
hyperbole,
always call
obviously.
cap on them because I feel like
Even me,
I feel
what
like
I
they
said
say it
3
to
minutes ago
Yeah.
is cap.
Exactly. Now that you think about it, it's
cap.
ridiculous.
It's cap. A man would care about where you work. And let me just make a statement. There's nothing wrong with working anywhere.
No,
we don't
definitely
job
not.
shame. I don't care if you
Definitely
work
not.
wherever you work,
Please
it's fine,
don't,
yeah?
yeah.
But you can't pretend and say, if you met a girl and she says she works at McDonald's, you're not going to be like, oh, you mean it's not going to raise,
No, which is what I agree.
depending on factors.
No, which is what I agree.
Age, are you in uni? Obviously, those factors,
Yeah.
because let's just say a guy who's 19 meets a girl who's in uni, she wants to make these.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's cool. It makes sense.
Yeah,
Where you
context,
are in life right now,
yeah.
it makes sense. You're in
Contextual.
uni, side job, whatever. If you meet a girl who's 28, I work in KFC, you might have alarm bells might ring.
My next question would be, okay, what are you working towards?
What are you working with? Is it back there?
So
you got problems, Christel. Oh, see, she wasn't here for the conversation we had
Wait,
before.
but
That's why I
Brent-
thought you were linking it.
Yeah,
Wait, Brent,
it's cool,
so-
it's cool.
How do these
So
people
Brent,
keep
does
on
this not
looking at you
lead
like a
back to the
sex
point
demon?
that I said?
Yeah.
Personality.
Yeah, but he said he didn't hear you.
I didn't
say
hear
it.
you say that
Yeah, so
part.
I'm saying,
That's
so
what it was,
personality and looks would then play a part into you figuring out, is this someone that I'm willing to date? And that would override.
don't get twisted though.
See, I don't mind if she works in KFC.
Alive with 10 piece, all right? All fives.
No.
The plug.
All five.
All fives, fam. The plug.
That's that dark meat.
I'm a lying bread. All
I'm
fives.
gonna tell you, I'm not trying to quit because they promised they'll tell me the secret to the 11 herbs and spices after my probation.
Wait. Brent's gonna do his,
No.
Captain Saberhole right now. No. I don't mind a girl working KFC because if it is,
It is that she's serving the Lord in the line when he orders his 11.
What you said about her being content is a major thing.
Yeah.
Because I guess a man could pluck a beanie from anywhere.
this guy love use the word beanie.
Yeah. Because in my head, even if it is your flipping barista, you're waiting for this particular guy to basically remove you from this particular scenario. And I don't know, pay for you to go to whatever it is, right? So in my mind,
But let's not just put that blanket over all women. Some
This is what I said.
people might
If
be
you were
aspiring to work
content-
their way up through that.
if
but
you're
whatever.
content with staying there, then cool. I still don't see it as a problem for me because that's what you want to do. If it's affecting my life, then cool, we can't run. But if it's not affecting my life,
All right.
then cool.
Okay, cool. Let's put it this way, yeah. Let's just say, so we can all have a ballpark figure about how much money we believe someone who works in KFC earns.
Yeah.
All right, so at all, would it worry you that in terms of, finance, because her income is, relatively low compared to yours or whatever, that...
Are we living together?
Wait. This is not wait. Are you not going to be worried that she's just here for the money?
So, okay, cool. The first question will be then, if you met a girl who worked in KFC and you guys hit it off, whatever, let's say you moved in together and your level of income was up here, hers is up here. The first question is, do you want her to contribute to the house at all? To anything?
She bringing
To my
the-
house?
the thighs.
No, if you moved in together.
Together?
11
I would
herbs
be
and
paying for
spices.
everything anyway. She ain't got no money.
Crystal's ad libs.
No, that's what I'm saying. So it wouldn't concern you that
11
she
herbs
couldn't
and
really
spices.
contribute
But she
towards...
can't. And I knew that before.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So are you not worried that she's just here for the money?
No, because remember, at the dating stage, it may not bother you that much because all it is you going out on dates, you're
Yep.
paying whatever.
Yep. And
When more financial responsibilities start to come into play,
yep.
would it then become an issue for you? No.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
Because it wasn't an issue for me when I was alone.
Okay. And obviously that's what she wants to do. You being the ambitious, big thinker you are, would you want someone who's equally yoked as you in that regard?
N-
Or doesn't it matter because that's what she wants to do?
As in to be a KFC attendant?
Yeah,
Then cool, whatever she wants to do.
I hear it.
If it's not affecting my life,
Yeah.
and I love her and she loves me, she give me what it is.
But are you not worried that she's just here for the money?
No, because people don't fall in love with me for money.
Would you question, and forget about KFC, but any job that is, like retail-ish,
Yeah.
would you question that person's like drive and ambition?
Retail isn't an easy job.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't care about driving ambition as long as she's happy.
No, it's not an easy job, but
No, I do care about.
Come on.
driving
I hear what
ambition.
you're saying. I hear
No,
what
you
you're
said
saying.
you
knock it off.
No, if that's what she wants to do, that might be her ambition. Cool.
No, yeah, that's what
I
I'm saying. So
can't
you
look
no,
to
why I
judge
say
her
you don't
based
care, I'm
on-
not saying. I'm saying that's not necessarily something you're like, oh, you're not ambitious.
I'm not
because
going to
she
judge her
might
by
be-
my yards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not
Yeah.
saying, well, you're not ambitious. As long as she's content with what she's doing and she goes to work and she's happy and she's like, I'm working towards.
The thing is, these conversations are entirely subjective.
of course.
So one person may be a very high functioning, they call them type A person, highly ambitious. They want to drive everything to the maximum they can do.
Which is probably all of us in
And
this room.
Fine, that's type 1. Oh, so that's person 1. And they may want someone on the exact
But
same
I'm
level.
trying
as
to
them.
be person B. Me, I'm trying to be
Cool.
person B.
But what I'm saying is the other person, person B, might have the exact same drive, ambition, high functioning, type A type of person, right? But they might not be bothered about their partner's drive.
Yeah, no. And the thing is,
And you can't.
Nah, but the thing is,
you can't
the thing is,
generalize these things.
I think
I agree with you. And I think that's always my point.
No, I think it spills over more than you think. Like the things you're gonna talk about at home.
Yeah.
Like it's just
But that's why I said there needs to be another thing
Other
about you.
things about
because,
you.
because I know I have no interest in you working at KFC. I'm not gonna.
He's not going to
I was
ask you
talking.
about
Okay, I
your
was talking
day.
to Brent before we started
He's
recording.
not going to ask you about your day, basically.
That's what I'm
he's gonna
saying.
say.
I was talking to Brent.
Yeah, and he didn't even care about his job.
Thank you.
Talk to me about it.
Thank you.
So he's not even
he was,
judging
he
like
was
that.
asking
Yeah,
me
yeah,
about my job,
yeah.
right? And I was like, I don't feel like my job is in any, because you all know I can talk for days.
Yeah, and you
But
don't talk about your work, actually. You
Thank
talk about
you,
other things.
thank you.
Basketball.
About my job, I don't like to talk about
That's
it.
true.
It's a good job. I enjoy it. I can talk to someone else in my field for a long time about it, but I don't feel like it's entertaining to someone who isn't
I hear
in
you,
the
yeah, I
field.
hear you.
yeah.
So I'm not going to want to talk about it. And in the same way, like someone just works at retail, I don't care about that stuff. So that's why I say there needs to be something out of it. You could be a person that is, say, in Christel's field, you're around millionaires and whatever on a daily basis, right? And then you could be dating someone who works in retail,
Yeah.
makes minimum wage, but you both love animals. Your bond was built for your love for
Yeah,
animals.
yeah.
That's what you talk about all day, every day. Your jobs do not matter.
Yeah.
Your relationship is built
Yeah,
on this
obviously.
common ground.
There's still,
That's why I say it's possible.
it's possible because you can still have, obviously, like you just said.
And that's all I meant by
interest.
if you do that, then there needs to be something else about you for me to be with you.
And do you
That's
know
what I
the
meant.
thing about this conversation that I love? Because I only actually have this conversation to stir up shit.
Okay.
Because I always wanted to always go back to all this stuff is always subjective.
You're chewing on mic, please.
Sorry. Because I always wanted to always go back to what you said is
Yeah.
all these things are subjective.
No, they are.
Because I think a lot of times these conversations, I always said, people try to make it seem like it's so objective and these rules that everyone needs to follow. When it's like, actually, yeah, if this man's a millionaire and he met this woman that worked in KFC and he was happy.
That used to be my favorite thing to tweet.
Do you mean like what?
Way back when. Whenever someone was laughing about something that someone did, I'd be like, who makes the rules?
Yeah,
So-
no one
so
makes the rules.
When Temi was saying about, oh, you're 32-inch TV,
Yeah.
37,
37, please.
I would have been like, who makes the rules?
Yeah, no one makes the rules,
Who's
but-
saying that he
Yeah,
needs
no,
to have a certain
That's
size
why
TV?
I
Like,
wasn't bothered because in my head, like I said it so nonchalantly because I
Yeah.
didn't think anything of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
no
got
one
a
makes the
37-inch
rules.
TV from 2007. And they're like, what? So never in my life have I felt like, I had to change this TV, I knew how to change it, but
Yeah,
you know
because
what
I
I'm
don't think you're affected by
saying? No.
other what other people
Yeah,
think you
so-
should.
So go back to what you said. Who makes the rules? Like,
yeah.
No, but I'm saying, so every time we have these kind of dating or these
Yeah.
type of conversations, it's always as if like there's this set of rules, and if you're not following these set of rules, because the whole conversation about saying, well, if I don't want a woman to like me for my money, it's that, but that is part of the attraction. That's inevitably, like, whether she leaves, cool, you deal with that then, but that's inevitably.
yeah, it's part of
part-
attraction. I think the
It's
issue is
inevitable. So
when
then
it's-
why
when it's
work
when
so
it's the only
hard?
thing you're attracted to.
Yeah, so but no, I get it. But I'm saying but that's also you as a person to have faith that you're a good person. even though these two have said that they're a quiet taste, they haven't said they're bad people.
No, but the thing is, look, listen.
Not the same.
No, I know. Everyone knows who they are, innit? If you're a man who you're good looking, you're charismatic, you're a great personality, and you got peas, you know she's not only here for the peas. Yeah. She's here for you. If you don't have any of them attributes, then you know she's here for the peas.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm saying, so that whole conversation, that's what Lance was talking about, is the fear. Because that whole conversation is coming from a place of your own internal fear.
Like,
that you are inadequate as a person.
You know your level and you're like, why is this girl on me?
I'm
and you know why?
almost certain it was this people in the room, I said it time ago, maybe even the last time on the podcast, or maybe it wasn't, but I said, someone asked me something about dating, but I said, like, they were like, oh yeah, so what do you do when you're like getting ready to go on a date? So I'm like, very, very little, because the most important thing to me is that after a date, if the girl goes into a group chat or whatever, she talks to her friends, obviously the friends are like, ooh, how was it? Yeah. I don't want her to say stuff like, oh my God, the restaurant was so nice.
You want to talk about you and the conversation.
Exactly. But hold on, I need to be the top
the
thing.
Center.
Because if the most memorable thing about the date did involve me as a person, then I failed, surely.
Yeah, I hear that.
I don't get the question, what do you do to prepare for a date? What does that mean?
No, so like, let's say, oh, I'll tell someone, oh yeah, I'm going on a date this weekend, or whatever. They might say, oh, okay, cool, like, what
are you going to wear?
Yeah, exactly. What are you going to wear? Oh, where are you going to go?
And
I'm like, that's not that important to me. Like, I'll make a plan, but my focus is on, okay, cool, how am I going to engage with this person as best as I can to...
What, do you pre-think that stuff?
No, I don't sit there writing that, oh, then I'm going to say this.
Sounds like you do.
That. No. What I'm saying...
And then I'm going to hit her with the...
This guy writes like his plan.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to hit her with the...
Introduction.
If she says...
No. What I'm saying is like, okay,
no, but thing is, what you're describing is your being. So in essence, all you got to do is wake up and show up. If that's what you care about. Because that's who you are.
Yeah.
But you do have to plan where you're going, make sure...
And I said, I'll make a plan.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like,
he's not caring about what conversations are we gonna have or
no. That's what he's saying. That's what he cares about.
No. What I mean is like he's not that person that's gonna pre-plan stuff to be like, and then I'm gonna ask her this, and then we're gonna talk about it. It's just like let it flow. Let us have a good
that's
time.
exactly what he's saying. He's saying he's not planning the tangible stuff.
Hold on. No, and no.
But the convo, he's got in his notes.
You got to have convo in your notes.
What he's gonna say to her?
Listen,
Brent, am I lying?
it's funnier for him to put this narrative out. That's all it is. No. All I'm saying...
He doesn't care about what restaurant as long as he's there.
Thank you.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is, you're acting like there has to be, that you're preparing yourself for the date. Like you're getting psyched
reading
up.
too much
No,
into...
but that's what it sounds like. He's preparing his mentality. He's preparing your mental. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's how it sounds.
Yeah. May I speak? May I speak?
I was like, we can do this.
I'm shadowboxing before the date.
You know what's funny? I thought you were going to say, I say affirmations to myself in the mirror.
Oh, come on now.
We got this. Oh.
No, what I'm saying is, if someone is asking me, oh, where are you going to go?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? I'll be like, yeah, I've planned it, but I'm not worried about that. Right?
Yeah, because you've already planned it. Hence why you're not worried.
Fine. Let me finish my sentence, please. I'm saying I'm not so worried about, like, okay, I might say, okay, cool. I want to go out, like, go to a restaurant or do an activity, whatever. Cool. But even if that flops, I know I'm good because hopefully the person I've spoken to already, I know, all right, cool. Regardless of how the night goes in terms of where we eat, what we do, what happens, I know I can have a good conversation. I can have a rapport with this person. I know I can get along with them.
Yeah, I get you. I get you, but women do care about, the setting, where they are. Like, does he know my interests? Has he taken me to a place where he knows I will enjoy it?
Absolutely, and that's fundamental.
To me, it sounds like you're saying it don't matter where I take her because I'm off and the conversation will flow, the personality is there, so we can go to a hole in the wall. It don't matter because I'm me. That's what it sounds like.
No, fine. That's what it sounds like to you. Yeah, what I said.
We all know, but they look to me like, yeah, nigga, you spit it. Like, that's they agree with me. We're all living different lives. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we can accept
that. I think it's your dismissal of the person who asks you, oh, yeah, you don't worry, I've got all that planned. It's like you almost don't want to seem like you're bothered about that stuff. To me, a little bit.
Okay, so I'll re-explain it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that it's not that I'm not bothered about it.
Yeah.
I will have made a plan.
Yeah.
Like any girl I ask out, I tell her, oh yeah, cool, I'll make plans.
Yeah.
I'll think of something, or,
Yeah.
whatever, or I'll talk to her about what she wants to do
Yeah.
and discuss it. Yeah. What I'm saying is, I'm not necessarily worried
I know.
about those plans flopping, because I know that if I'm asking someone out, it's because it's a person that I know I can get along with, whatever the
You
weather.
know that person likes you, essentially. So
No. It's not about, because there's no way I'm going on a date with a girl that I don't know
said,
likes
"We
me.
gon' shine,
That's
nigga."
ridiculous. I'm not going to. It's not an interview. What I'm saying is, it's a person like for example, are you gonna go out and hang out with? And it's not necessarily a girl, but are you gonna go and hang out with a person that, like literally spend a day with a person that you don't get along with?
of course not.
Of course not. Exactly. And that's how I approach dating. So I'll speak to a
Get
person.
along with and like are two different things.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, if you like someone,
Yeah.
you can do some foolish things just because you like them, but you don't really know them very well,
Mm.
right? So what I'm saying is, as a part of building a rapport and whatever,
Yeah.
is finding out stuff you have in common, stuff that you like to talk about, all that stuff,
Yeah.
so that you're able to engage. And that's what I'm saying. So you can go out to a restaurant, the food might be crap, the service might be terrible, whatever, but maybe I can talk to the girl, we banter about something, it becomes an inside
Yeah, of
joke,
course.
we're
Of
laughing,
course.
da-da-da-da.
Of course.
And then it turns out to be a really good date, even though all the things that were planned didn't quite go right, but
Yeah.
we still had a great time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
the kind of situation I'm trying to build, so that no matter what I've planned, even if it flops, we still have a good time because we have that connection. That's what I'm saying.
I get you.
I hear it.
I get you. Brent. How you doing this?
Friends smiling hard, smiling widely.
Any input for us? Any questions on these
If it
these
was.
topics here? If it is Muf that you met a girl at the gas station, what would you...
Well,
Is it
didn't
fuck
you,
off, bro?
you had a gas station story, didn't you?
Gas station.
Or
stuff.
Milton Keynes, something or the other.
Oh, what the 20-minute voice note
Oh,
he
Yeah.
sent
Lord.
everyone.
Yeah, that was dramatic. I
Yeah.
retold that one recently, actually.
If these people think you're not a Christian,
Mm.
why?
Do you remember when you said I wasn't a Christian?
Did I say that?
Wow.
You wasn't a Christian, or did I compare you to Gina and Brent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said in comparison to them.
No, the way you said it is that, yeah, because Gina's a Christian. Looked at me and I was like, so
Messed up.
No, I'm not judging anyone's religious
No.
beliefs because I'm
I
a
was like,
heathen
so
myself.
my nigga. And I was like, bro, like,
To be fair, I think people don't like. Even Gina got offended when I compared. Well, he made her offended. To be fair, when I compared
he's always making her.
When I
Just
compared-
like today, how you made her offended.
how no, I compared them religiously,
Mm.
and I said that I feel like Brent is of a higher ilk religiously than Gina, and he made it seem like, are you gonna let him talk to you like that? Remember?
So Brent actually
You go, Gina,
knocked it.
Gina, why aren't you talking right now? Because you're making it seem like it's true.
Brent, you're-
Wow. Can you imagine
That's what you did.
me standing up for her? I'm now a D-head, yeah?
But you know,
No, I ain't call you D-head.
it
I'm
was
saying.
just
Nah.
funny the way that
You learned that move from Keith.
it was just funny the way Yusuff said
No, I
it. Like, yeah,
didn't.
because Gina's a Christian and
No, I
looked
didn't.
at me and was like, bro,
God
okay,
damn.
so am I. I just talk about sex sometimes.
Mm.
Oh my god.
But I love me some Jesus. Everyone knows some Jesus, okay?
Yeah. So do you.
Love you some Jesus.
Yeah? We both love Jesus.
Yeah, Isa.
Yeah.
Isa.
Yeah, that's what they
It's
call
Jesus in Arabic.
it. It's good, man. We
You're
talked
a
about...
Muslim now?
No.
Just checking.
Sorry, go on.
I love Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wait, that
Yeah, of
double Jesus was very
Nazareth.
telling.
What was
Of
that? What was
Nazareth.
that?
Like,
I
wasn't it?
called him Jesus. That's why I said Jesus.
No, you said Jesus as in the
You
real
could have just
Jesus.
said Jesus. you say like
Well, yeah,
you say like
No.
the name change
No,
makes it
he's the
invalid.
guy.
No, he's
It's the
implying.
same
No,
bloke.
no, he said
Then
Jesus.
why has he got two
We
names
know
now?
what the double saying means.
Jesus, yeah.
Huh?
Jesus of Galilee.
Are you-
Yeah,
are you
to be honest,
Nazareth.
to be honest,
Are
it's
you
not the
agree-
same bloke, is it?
Are you agree
It's
with
not
him?
really the same bloke.
It's not really the same
It's
bloke.
not really the same
It's not the same bloke.
Same bloke.
It isn't the same bloke. You guys don't hold him to the same regard as we do.
Yeah.
So he can't be the same bloke.
Because he's part of tree.
RZA or the Jizza?
Man said tip or TIP.
No, it's Childish Gambino and Donald Glover.
Trust me. Oh my
man.
god.
Titty boy.
Two shades.
Oh, 2 Chainz.
So wait, are we talking sports this episode?
We can if you want.
Because
Hold on.
why was I brought in this week? Just talking about Alpo Muf.
Yeah, because I thought you lot a good match.
Yeah, I missed him.
I
Let's
thought.
talk sport.
Sorry. No, Brent, the question though.
Nah,
Sport shorts.
I'm guessing we covered Insecure and BMF, innit?
When?
I don't know. I wasn't here.
No.
Why?
Didn't.
Okay, cool. This is Insecure. Please.
Okay.
There's too much stuff happening on the mic. Have you seen Insecure?
No, don't
I
watch
have,
it.
yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Still a bit slow.
I feel like based on last season, these two first episodes haven't really carried on from what we
Slow.
wanted. Where's Lawrence? Where's Condoleezza? Where's all of that?
Why do people call her Condoleezza?
It's a banner, innit? Like, I get they're trying to build it up a bit, but
Mm.
big man, this is the last season. Give us the meat from start to finish.
And it's only 8 episodes.
There's only got 6 left.
Mm.
We've seen Lawrence once for 2 seconds.
And Nathan.
We don't know what's
Dumped him,
happening.
innit?
Huh?
She dumped him.
I know she dumped him, but still, bro.
And a year's passed.
He hasn't passed.
Has it been a year? Was it a
later.
year?
A year later, and she, Molly cut her hair.
Oh, was that supposed to be? Did they tell
Hold on,
you?
wait.
A year later.
Did they say a year there on the screen?
Yeah, it popped up a year later.
So the baby's born. That's a cop out.
Shit.
They copped out.
I didn't even clock that.
So they ain't showing us the whole process. So that means the baby's born. Lawrence
Yeah.
chose to be, not Lawrence chose, but Issa dumped him and now he's just raising his child with Condoleezza.
Mm.
Is that for real?
Yeah, a year later.
That's air, man.
Oh, so that was a year later. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't clock that. Sorry.
Yeah. That's why she's now pursuing Block with different
No,
Yeah, brands and stuff.
it's Blow CC.
blue CC.
Blow CC. Black.
For real.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed then.
Yeah.
Because I
But I guess it's going to go back.
thought we were gonna see them in turmoil, him trying
No,
to
I
figure
think
out
he
what he
might go
wants to
back.
do.
I think he might go back.
But the baby's born now.
Yeah, no, but they can take it back. Remember in the last season,
But why?
the
What's
first
what's
episode
the
was her
point?
saying she hated Molly, and then they went back and told us why.
Do you think they're gonna do that? I don't think they're gonna do that.
So you're not impressed so far?
No.
No.
I like what I've
Neither am
seen
I.
in isolation,
Mm.
but in context to the storyline I expected to see, I'm
And no
disappointed.
offense, right? Them going to Stanford was really a really weird storyline for me.
Why?
It's not believable.
As in believable. Why? What do you mean?
It's not believable that any of them went to Stanford.
Why? What's Stanford like?
It's like Ivy League.
Is it because they're black?
No, not because they're black. Just in terms of how they are as a group, as a people, like they've never really referenced it. It just wasn't believable.
Okay.
But it's nothing to do with, no, please. I don't want, it's not.
No,
It's just they-
I was pulling your leg.
It's just I'm not sure. Have I missed that? But I've never seen that in the past.
I didn't know where Stanford stood in the
Yeah.
colleges. In
Oh yeah, Stanford is like
so
Ivy
it's
League,
Ivy League then.
like top.
Oh,
but
okay,
they've
okay.
never referenced it. They've never spoken about it. They've never done anything. And now all of a sudden, oh yeah, we're going back to reading Stanford.
okay.
I was like, this
So
is. a
you
bit
thought they should have
random.
gone to an HBCU?
That
Or-
would have made a
or
little bit more sense
Atlanta.
to me. No,
Atlanta
like,
University.
it could have been like Howard. Like, that would have made a little bit more sense.
Oh
to
yeah,
me.
Howard because black university.
Yeah, like it just didn't. The way that they'd reference a bit of that, like, it just didn't really come across as,
Yeah.
oh, these are Ivy League grads. Do you get what I mean?
You know what
I
scene?
think the only person was probably Molly.
Yeah. You know what scene made me like, or like my mouth just opened up when she was gonna have sex with Daniel. Was it Daniel?
I started crying.
The light skin guy. What's his name?
Nathan.
Nathan. And he started crying. I was like, oh,
Has that
man.
ever happened to you?
I've done it before.
Ask me silly questions.
I've done it before.
In that same...
Yeah, I've cried.
So you telling me that's a year later and she's doing that? I'm not saying she
Yeah,
should be over it, but to me, that indicated that not much time has passed.
Mm.
No? Are you sure it was a year later?
No. What was she crying about?
She's not over Lawrence.
That's not why she
No,
cried.
she said I'm not.
No, that's why she was crying, bruv. Why
That's
she's-
what she said?
No, I think that's what they want you to assume, but she didn't say it.
No, she didn't say it, but obviously that's the reason why.
I thought that basically life just wasn't lifing.
No, it's Lawrence, bruv. This is the first time she's going to be with a new guy.
Yeah, I
since
think she
Lawrence.
said something like, I'm not over it, or I'm
Brent,
not healed, or I'm not
Brent,
ready. She had
Brent,
said
did you
something like
actually
that.
see it say 1 year later on the screen?
Yeah, I did. Mama Molly's changed her hair.
She can
I'll
change her hair
change my hair
tomorrow.
next
She can
week.
put a wig on tomorrow. What are
Yeah,
you talking
to be
about?
fair.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
I saw 1 year later.
I don't remember
No,
seeing
to be
it.
fair,
In fact,
that's right. I didn't see it, but I'm gonna.
Let me put it up. And
Yeah,
I'll
put it up,
print
put it
screen
up,
and
please.
show you.
Yeah, please.
Damn.
Okay, cool. But the reason why she stopped kissing Nathan was because of Lawrence. It's not
I
a
think
reason.
that's what they want you to
No.
assume, but she didn't say it.
She didn't say it, but it's obvious. That's,
But I
yeah.
made the same assumption, so let me know.
What other reason is there?
Let me know, like, I made the same assumption.
After,
Huh?
she basically kind of flopped the artist guy.
Are you attributing
Worlds.
that to that, Brent?
Because it was right after when it's called.
Come on, what are you talking
Who
about,
and what?
man?
All right. Can you remember when?
No, I know what you're talking about. I don't think those two things are
I'm
related.
trying to get her
Okay.
back out because
Coffee
she
Sorobi.
pretend like she didn't watch it.
When she
So-
flapped Coffee Sorobi.
I don't know what his name is. The aggressive jail guy. He was in
Yeah,
jail.
the
He
guy
came
who
out. He's now a fashion
the guy who
designer.
done the
Coffee
fashion
Sarobi.
show.
Crenshawn.
St. John.
Yeah.
Crenshawn.
St. John.
Okay, yeah, Crenshawn.
So,
That nigga is fine.
is that your type, yeah?
I've met him before.
Or is that why you keep seeing it?
He's fine.
I saw something on Twitter. There was a TikTok that Marks retweeted, right? And it was some guy saying, this is what girls do when they try to let you know that they know rappers or the F rappers.
Oh, I don't need to
And
name
you
drop.
just,
I know
you
loads.
just named the guy's name. And I was like, who's that? Because they didn't even say his
But
name
everyone
then.
knows his name is Coffee
Who's
Sarobi.
everyone?
Name dropper.
The whole world knows that his
No,
name is
I
Coffee
know him as
Sarobi.
Crenshawn.
Okay, so maybe you don't care about the other things that he's been on.
I don't know who he is.
He's been on
Me
Queen
neither.
Sugar. He's been in
What's Queen
Girls
Sugar?
Trip. Queen Sugar's like another show. Like Insecure.
Oh, that brother.
yeah.
He's the one that Jada Pinkett looked at from the window. Yeah, I remember him.
Girls Trip. He's been in loads of shit.
Did you know he was Kofi Brown?
No.
Coffee what?
Whoever you said it.
Coffee Sarobi.
Wait, yeah,
Sarobi.
he's the guy that
Crenshawn, yeah.
Jada
Because
Pinkett
I
looked
don't
at from the window.
remember. I don't remember him as being. I just remember it's Coffee Sarobi.
Okay, cool. So basically, she kind of flopped because she didn't stick to...
Yeah, the plan.
No,
Yeah.
but at the end, the white guy said he loved it.
Yeah.
I know, but she's disappointed that she didn't basically hold firm. And
Oh,
she
so is that why you
disappointed.
think she was crying?
But she started like, oh, Nathan, can you come over? No, she texts Nathan, what you doing? And then that's how it is they connected.
Brent,
But I didn't think
this
that's
is-
what's quiet.
Your theory is so ridiculous, it's unreal.
But again, you were saying that she's crying because of Lawrence. I'm
Yes.
not saying that that's not what's happened, right?
Yeah,
I was just following what I was seeing.
yeah.
So I'm thinking,
Yeah, because we
she
have
feels
assumed.
low.
We have made assumptions.
Bruv, TV and film, they leave holes for you to just
No, which I agree. Which I'm
fill
saying.
in the gaps
So he's
yourself.
made another gap. He's filled it in, and we filled it in.
And
with
I'm a
one.
bad guy. I'm the bad guy.
I'm not saying you're a bad guy. I'm just saying it's obvious that she's not over
Let me show
Lawrence.
you 1 year later because this is what you're questioning.
No,
Yes.
no.
Later.
Issa is not over Lawrence. Yeah,
You
Nathan
think
is
after a year.
Nathan is an old
Oh,
flame,
yeah.
and I'm guessing this might be the first time she's dallied with another guy since she broke up with Lawrence, and she couldn't do it. She couldn't go through with it.
She wanted to do a little dalliance. like
He
you like to
had,
call
he
it.
had a missus, no?
Who?
Nathan.
Wasn't
He
he?
was going to see a chick.
Yeah,
when they were at the
I don't
concert.
think it was anything special because he was about to steal Issa.
So she's like, oh, I'm now a hoe again.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
all right, BMF. Do you watch BMF?
Yep.
Do you watch BMF?
Wavy.
What do you watch, bruv? Huh? Your grey hairs grow?
Porn.
Apparently, so.
All right, BMF, I think BMF is wavy.
Bruv, Lamar is
Lamar is an absolute madman.
animal.
Spoiler alert for those who haven't watched it or don't watch it, yeah.
When does it come out? What day? Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. Lamar is
I've
a...
watched it. By the time it comes out, they've watched it.
What's the song he was singing? I Can't Stand the Rain.
Yeah.
Man stabbed up the little boy.
It's
And
a super duper fly.
No, it wasn't.
No.
It was something about rain falling or something like that.
No, not Missy Ellis.
I was like, what?
I can't stand the rain.
Kiss my window.
Against my window.
All right, so Lamar killed his boy.
That was
Then he
crazy.
killed the little boy who was on a date with BMF's
BMF's sister.
with Meech's sister, sorry. Terry had the conversation with his dad and mum about him selling drugs.
Mhm.
How did he didn't know he sold drugs in the first place? God knows. Meech got a new connect.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
If he sees it, then I believe it.
Oh, okay. 1
Where was the 1 year
But
at the
still,
beginning?
no. Okay, cool. That's fine.
Okay.
But I still believe that she was crying over Lawrence. Still.
Okay.
All right, cool. BMF. I'm just
Lamar's wavy, man.
no. Lamar's wavy still. He's a great actor. Great actor. I'm trying to get Gina to get him on the podcast if possible.
Oh yeah, because he's Ghanaian, isn't he?
Yeah. So
In UK.
Gina and him, they're in this Ghanaian group of bare Ghanaian people who are
Yeah,
doing.
she's
Oh, yeah,
on
she's
first
doing-
name
yeah,
basis.
yeah, yeah,
First name
she's
basis, but,
Yeah.
but not yet.
He's wavy. He's wavy. But he's a lunatic. He's a
Crazy!
lunatic. Like he's mad. He's a crazy,
Do you know what I know is
crazy
crazy?
person.
When he had the sawn off shotgun, just trying to shoot the nigga.
Fam,
in
man,
broad
in broad daylight, man turned up like Omar from The Wire with a long trench coat.
Why did it take so long to shoot?
Because I don't even know. Because remember the little boys saw him. The little boys saw him and then scattered. It wasn't until Thingy came out the shop. Yeah, he could have shot him straight away, but obviously
Yeah, straight away. Boom.
the writers didn't want Meech to die, obviously. So they had to write
So
it.
they made it unrealistic.
They make it unrealistic. So he's
Yeah.
gonna just like films do, you make things unrealistic to save main characters. So
Mm.
he didn't kill him. But those men conveniently came out of nowhere.
Mhm.
You know, that's his bodyguard.
But
I know, but they conveniently stepped out at that right moment. Because
Mm.
they could have stepped out
Before.
before or followed him to the shop.
So why did he stab up his good friend, his soul brethren?
because
I think he's still mad that he gave
even
up
though
the
he
shit.
saved his daughter, even though
He wants the money and the drugs.
So he
was
just
gonna,
needed to kill somebody.
nothing was going to happen to his daughter anyway, but he gave up the stash.
Mm.
So even though you saved my daughter, gave up the stash, you're dead. I'm going to, what's it? Cut off your water.
Mm.
Yeah. And plus, the guy made it too obvious that he was
That he was
leaving.
trying to leave, yeah.
I was packing his
No,
bag
he's still
and talking it
packing.
out loud. I'm going to get this
He's
crazy
like,
nigga.
whoa. He's like, whoa, you gonna kill me now?
You're crazy. I'm
Literally,
leaving.
when he was in it, he said his name. He didn't hear it. So just started
He
packing
goes-
him.
he
I'm trying to
goes-
leave
he
this
goes,
crazy
Lamar?
nigga.
Okay, he's not here. He's not here. The guy's like, you're just leaving silence. Like, man made it so obvious.
But fuck the clothes.
I'll come back for them things, man.
I like
Fuck, fuck the clothes. I'm not coming back for the
the
clothes.
worst packing I've ever seen in my life, bro. And then he got stabbed up.
Mm.
And then
The little kid was-
how nonchalant was the bodyguard who was guarding Meech's sister?
He's like, oh well.
didn't-
He's like, come on.
Oh, when she ran?
No, when the little boy was dying, he didn't care. He was like,
Oh, yeah. That's
come
not
on,
his
come on,
job. Yeah,
come
that's
on.
not his
Let's
job.
go.
That's not his job. He said, I'm here to bodyguard
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, he didn't give a damn, bro.
Yeah.
But that's sad, bro. But
It's
just killed off a
very
little boy, you know.
sad, man. I said, all right, sorry, little guy.
And it didn't make any sense because he's not like
The thing
he could
is,
fight
he
you.
didn't have to
And
kill him.
twisted the knife as well.
Yeah,
What
it's
he
not
had to do
like...
is push him
Yeah.
and duck.
Go away, sorry.
I like, man stabbed him twice.
Yeah.
Nah,
And
Lamar.
it's when he held on to his... He's a sorry, little guy. I'm gonna... I'm sorry,
Nah,
no.
Lamar is sick.
No, that character is crazy.
Like when you kill kids, that's when
Yeah,
you step
that
into the
character's
next realm.
crazy.
But can you imagine that there are men in women's lives that act just like that?
Kill kids.
No.
No,
How he went back to the
house.
door and was,
shake it.
please forgive me, just give me one more chance.
Mm.
You're nutty.
No, he's no.
And then he goes nutty, yeah.
He's a.
I hate meat. I hate meat.
I hate Meech, man. And then the daughter saw him as well. Like, oh my god, this guy is
And
mad.
then he was like, yeah, let me start singing. I'll kill my nigga.
No, because now his brain is just gone. Now he's not in this world.
I'm really intrigued to know how his character arc ends. Is Meech gonna kill him? Are they gonna duck? Because they're gonna go to Atlanta soon, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Are they gonna go to Atlanta and leave him?
Atlanta and LA.
Like, I'm really interested to know what happens to this guy.
I think he has to take somebody that Meech loves.
The mum.
Somebody. Could be even the dad. Trying to protect the mum.
That's true. It's true, because even I was a bit on tenterhooks as well, because I'm like, this is so... The kidnapping was so unnecessary and so fucking dangerous because now there's no holds barred.
Yeah.
If you touch my child,
I
there
was
is
telling Brent,
no
I
holds
found
barred.
that episode uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I had to Google to be like, are they still alive? Because I was just like, this is really, really uncomfortable,
Who's uncomfortable?
to watch. Huh?
Who's uncomfortable? Who's still alive?
Well, everyone. You know, just like, all these people alive because it was so uncomfortable
Oh,
to
yeah,
watch
no,
because
no.
I was like,
Meech is in prison.
you know what I'm saying? Like, no, the mom, because I was like,
Oh.
it's inevitable that somebody is going to blow back.
Don't
hard.
give us any information about what you found.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
But it was very uncomfortable because, I was like, what? And obviously it says, at the beginning it says, some of these things are fiction and whatever, but some of these things might happen.
Yeah.
So then you're trying to figure out what happened. But for me, I know that with certain people, the limit is always kids until you stop it being the limit. So once you stop being the limit, I'm going to take your sister.
Yeah, kids is the limit.
I'm taking your unborn child.
Speaking of, gangsterdom, does anyone care about Alpo being shot and killed?
Oh my God, I saw that and I was just like, huh?
Does anyone care?
Paid in full.
Well, he's the real life version of Rico, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alpo Martinez.
Yeah, shit about him.
Anyone care? No? Okay.
It's not that I don't care, but I remember doing research. I was like, oh, who's this
Live
person?
by it, die by it.
I cared.
right?
I did care because I was like,
Yeah.
who is this person? Like,
But the
why
thing
was
about-
it so significant?
One thing I want to say about Alpo is, and Cameron played him perfectly,
Is that how he was?
As much as that guy is a maniac, like he went prison for killing, I'm sure he had more
The
bodies.
other guy.
14, he had 14 murders that he admitted to, yeah. And obviously he killed
The friend.
Rich Porter, yeah. But I've never seen a murderous psycho, so charismatic and likable, and he just seems like
Let's send
he's
Patrick St. John.
He's 55 years old,
Mm.
but he still looks fucking 30.
Patrick St. John.
Who the fuck is that?
Wasn't Patrick St. James?
James St. Patrick. Who are you talking about? Ghost? Who are you talking about
you
right now?
spun that all the way around. Patrick
Yeah.
St. John.
No, I really did. Oh my God.
Like,
Ghost.
like if you look at
Ghost is the same.
Alpo, you look like he's a good looking this guy in it,
Mm.
whatever, but
That's what
ex-drug
they
dealer.
said about
But the guy is an
Charles Manson.
absolute. maniac.
that's true.
Like there's videos of him describing how he killed Rich.
Really?
Yeah, bare on YouTube.
Yeah, I had to do like the research because I was like, oh, cause I remember like the way I saw it on the news was just a man's been shot on Harlem. Da, 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 da.
Yeah,
It was only when black people would then comment and like, Alpo. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, cool. Let me go do the research.
yeah.
Because I didn't know that was Rico.
Like the guy,
And paid him-
he
paid him for-
doesn't come across like basically in my eyes, Alpo is like Lamar,
Fucking crazy.
but he doesn't come across like he's a maniac. For you to have that many bodies,
Mm.
you're an absolute maniac, bruv. And the only reason why he didn't get the chair was obviously because he snitched on people in it to get a lesser sentence.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
makes sense.
But again, you live by it, you die by it. Innit?
Honestly, because he went
Like,
back to 125th,
You know how much enemies.
125th and...
The funny thing is, he was on witness protection, but he
Ooh.
chose to go back to Harlem.
for no
I think he's
reason.
been out of prison since 2015, but he just goes back to Harlem all the time, innit? Like, think about how
And
many.
one day the nigga said, yeah, do
Think
it.
about how many families
Of people that
you
yeah,
destroyed,
Yeah.
and you thought you could just go back to Harlem
Willy-nilly.
willy nilly, and now he caught off a minute. But yeah, I'm kind of into that all the stuff, and so I find it kind of interesting. So
No, so do I, because it's history, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
it's proper history.
yeah,
I always do find it. But yeah, I was like, oh, damn, they got that nigga.
they got Apple, man. They got him.
But I remember someone was, I think somebody screenshot something that Keith tweeted.
What did you say?
He was like, oh, it must have been just something about this whole thing.
Oh, was it about people who are accountants and stuff who are,
Yeah.
celebrating Rico's death?
Yeah, and then someone
Yeah.
goes, these niggas think that someone must have said something like, just because he's got criminal something that was like, why does Keith think that he's the only person that is gonna care or
Why does Keith think that? No, I think some people were like celebrating his death
yeah.
as if to say you are a part of that life.
Having the daddy.
I mean, it's like I think it's the notion that if you're a civilian, you stay out of street politics.
I get it, but
Essentially.
until the street politics hits your family, then
Yeah, I think he's just talking to people who have no, like for example, why would I, for example,
oh yeah.
care that Alpo's dead? Like, oh yeah, we've got vindication now for Rich
Oh,
Porter. Like, why
yeah.
would I be that invested?
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
I saw someone tweet.
Basically,
I've been back on thing for like 2
Yeah.
days now. But
Welcome.
thank you. Someone said, "Oh yeah." I didn't realize they were talking about Keith. I didn't even see
Yeah.
the tweet that he retweeted. But someone says, "Oh, are people trying to gatekeep gangster life or something?" Like
Yeah, it was something like that. Like it was something like that.
Who
that was
cares, man? It's
Yeah, it
just
was
what's in,
something
it's
like
just
that.
what people
It
are
was
talking about now.
interesting.
yeah,
But
no,
hey.
it's interesting, but I do understand the notion. Like, if you're from the UK, especially, and you have
no connection.
you have no connection at all, you shouldn't. Why are you celebrating someone's death?
I thought people would find it ironic.
But see, you could say that, but okay, cool. If you're from London and you support Manchester United, why are you celebrating them winning the Champions League?
No.
I'm interested. It is what it is.
No,
Who cares?
No,
it's just what's being talked about.
I hear that, but we're
Yeah, it was on
trying
the timeline.
to make it to a conversation here. And you can't compare supporting a football team to celebrating the murder of somebody.
of
It's
a
very different.
gangster.
In both cases, it's something you weren't involved in.
I hear it.
No, bruv. So,
Okay, cool.
So that's what I'm saying. Don't congratulate your sister from graduating uni. You wasn't involved.
That's my sister. That's a literally blood relation.
So this is my football team. I've been supporting them since I was 5.
Nigga, fuck
Okay,
it.
okay, cool. Okay, cool.
No, but why can't I make that a relevant point if you're bringing in?
No, fair enough. I didn't.
So you're saying don't celebrate anything you're not involved in. So don't
I've
celebrate.
agreed with you 3 times in a
don't
row.
No,
now.
celebrate
that's
your
what.
sister's
No, he's
graduation.
saying that's what people are saying. Don't celebrate things, and that's why he's saying. Of course, people always celebrate things that they're not involved because they're interested in it.
I know, but I think we can definitely, use case by case basis here, and we can differentiate which ones are, more worthy of celebration than others.
Yeah,
No?
I agree.
Yeah?
But I didn't personally see people celebrating.
We can use our discretion. Here.
I saw people talking about how ironic it was
No, it is ironic.
that he's gone back and then he's been gunned down in Harlem.
Yeah, of course it's ironic. It's ironic. When
So
I
I asked the
wonder-
question. What's
I wonder what
recently?
Cam thinks.
he doesn't care.
Where's Cam?
Where is Cam? Man?
Where's Cam?
Cam posted a DM of someone who DM'd him saying, how could you kill Rico? Sorry. How could you kill Rich? He was your best friend. He was like, bitch, I was acting. I'm not the real Alpo. Like, you're mad. So
yeah,
you
so
say?
you said everything.
Yeah,
about
no.
what's up.
Just to make things a little bit more relatable now.
Mhm.
We kind of went off into the gangster world. No, that's not what I do. Ask, my dumb questions on WhatsApp. Ask people if you've got 4 slices of bread left in the bag,
Mhm.
and you want to make 2 sandwiches, and you've got 2 middle slices and 2 end slices, like a back bread.
Mm.
Yeah. What do you do? Do you make 1 sandwich out of 2 back bread pieces?
Hell
and
no.
1 sandwich out of 2 middle
Yeah,
slices?
you have to
Do you mix and
mix.
match?
You have to mix and
Or
match
do you
them.
make 1 sandwich out of the middle slices and then leave the back bread for the next person? What's your choice?
If
I'm
I
not lying,
wanted,
the back bread might be left behind.
Wow.
That shit is
wow.
dry.
if I wanted to have how many?
You
sandwiches?
want to have 2 sandwiches though?
Then I'm going to use 1 middle and back together.
Mix and
it up.
match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
do not
right.
make because otherwise that one with the two
Two backs is
You're
Dry
outrageous.
as
in for a long
fuck.
time in it. But
dry as fuck.
Alright, so I asked a bunch of people. I got different
From
answers. Yeah.
Alpo to bread, no one can give you this range of diversity. Look how we just switch topics.
That varied content. But like a lot of people had
we
different
vibing?
answers.
Brett
yeah.
looks puzzled, bro.
A lot of people had
Are
different
we
answers.
vibing?
Yeah. No, but the thing is, like, you could ask an obscure question like
Brett
that.
said,
and it
no,
would
what said, I ain't want to talk about Alpo. I'm not about the gangsters. Nigga,
It's
what
about
bread would
bread.
you use? The
Word.
hard or the middle?
Word. No, but like you could ask obscure questions like that and like just get a sort of sense of someone's personality, right? So people gave different answers, whatever, right? Most people said mix and match, right?
Yeah.
Which I think is the most sensible answer, yeah. But then, like I found it a bit strange. People saying, "Oh yeah, I'll just leave the back bread for
I
someone
would.
else." I'm like, "Come on, you're hungry." Like, so now you've eaten. You're
The
not
back
even.
bread ain't doing shit.
The thing is,
But
the
then,
thing
no,
is,
this is what
the thing
my mum
is, back
said, yeah.
bread isn't as
Cool.
shit as people make up.
Exactly, it's toasted. That's
I've had
mwah.
some back bread,
Fam,
yeah.
toasted is
toasted.
Fam,
You
No,
are,
I've
yeah.
had
Fam,
some back bread.
toasted is elite, you know.
No, I've had some back bread, but literally it's like they've done the leave most of the can just to slice the.
Nah, hear what my mum said.
There's
yeah?
no flesh. That's what it is.
my mum's response was, "Yeah, no, it's cool. All I do is cut the back of the back bread and make 2 clean sandwiches." I said, "What?"
Nah,
But
but
sometimes
nah,
the black
you can't
bread
do
is
it
thin.
because one, sometimes it's thin and it's curved
That's what I'm
too.
saying. You're not gonna get a clean slice out
It's
of
got
that.
bunda.
So if you cut it, it's just it's dead. It's dead.
I think I've tried to do that once, so let me not lie.
What?
I've tried to cut some of the back bread off.
Boy, nah, I just toast it.
Because
Alright,
sometimes
alright,
if they give you the fat back bread, I agree. The fat black
Yeah,
I
bread
haven't
toasted.
had thin sliced bread since I was like.
All right,
12.
here's a bread the question though. Let me just get into most one, innit?
Let's go.
So if you made toast,
yeah,
but you burnt the toast, will you
scrape.
throw the bread away
I'm throwing
and make a
it
new
away.
one, or would you scrape off the?
I'm throwing it away.
You scrape it off.
Yeah, I'm throwing it away.
Have you ever scraped off before?
But you
I
know,
have
what
one
the thing
once.
is, yeah.
How burnt is the toast? Is
Like charred, like it's charcoal.
I don't
If
like
it's no,
things
if it's
hard.
charred, as in when you bite it, it crumbles, cool. But if you can still salvage it
Nah,
with a little bit of a scrape, will you
'Cause-
scrape?
especially not back bread, bro.
No scrape.
No.
You're a waster, bro.
I'll scrape
take it
because
away.
the toast underneath that is special.
Oh no, you telling me you
No,
just throw
because
the,
you know
you just throw it
what?
away?
Once you've scraped, it's now cold.
You might not just no, you reheat.
Right,
So now
risk burning it again.
Wait, so if you put 4 slices of bread in the toaster, a four bread toaster, and you burn all 4, you're dashing 4 away.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So,
have to.
how
Sounds like an emotional
I'm not
response.
How are you gonna tell your mum
I'm not even
that the loaf went from this to
In an
this?
African household, you're
I'm
gonna
not
throw
even
4
gonna
slices
eat
of bread
4
away.
slices. Wait,
You that grew up with nothing.
okay,
I'm sorry.
wait. That's a low blow, but hear me out, yeah. Hear me out. Would you then
Yeah.
throw the 4 slices outside the outside bin, or risk your mum seeing it?
Because you know if your mum saw it,
She'll
you're
pull it out.
fucking
She'll pull it
done.
out.
She'll be like, who put 4 bread in the bin? 4.
Have you seen that thing when the Jamaican mum saying 6 eggs?
Because my
6
because
bomb
I remember my mum and dad maybe see me burnt toast a few times and look at me like, yeah, you better scrape that off.
Wow.
No, thrown away. It depends, obviously, on the level of burnt.
Nah,
Yeah.
do you know what?
Of
Nah.
burnt.
I dropped a bread roll on the floor one time and I was like, and I was going to throw it in the bin. My mom said, eh? I said, what? She said, cut off the pads and touch it.
No, do you know what? I
Mum.
think, do you know what what will irritate my mum more is seeing all the scrapings that you've done and if you
Yeah,
haven't
because
cleaned it.
if you open the bin up, and you just see bare ashes, you know what it is? Have you ever got the ashes on the bin lid?
Yeah.
It's all over the
That's the
place, bro.
stuff that irritates my mum, so I think she'd rather just
Oh
chuck it
no,
away.
the worst thing is when the ashes is in the butter.
Nah. All right, no. You know what proper grinds my gears,
The
yeah?
toast ashes in the
Like,
butter, bro.
I have a thing. I have a
That
thing about
grinds
like.
my mum's gears, bro. And when I do it at the edge,
Yeah, oh, I was gonna say I have a thing
off
about
the edge,
tubs
yeah.
of like butter or whatever. Yeah, you have to be neat with it. Like smooth swipes. Are you like? Do you know people that like dig in and take
No,
out a
I
chunk out?
don't dig, but I'm not trying to be too meticulous.
Obviously, no, you don't have to
be.
be like, don't have to be perfect. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like, act like you have sense. Swipe,
Yeah.
swipe, swipe. Don't dig it out so it looks like a
No,
minefield.
digging is
It's mad.
That's what Lamar does.
And then you
Madness.
use too much,
know
and then
it
there's
is.
like bready butter left on the knife, and you scrape that back into the
On
tub.
the side, no, those things are animals.
No, if
Those
it's,
things
if it's my butter personally.
No, 'cause that's what grows mold.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you got food left in the butter.
I don't really have butter in my house.
Because if you just leave butter,
it will
it
stay
will
for a
take
while.
a
You don't even
long
have to put it in the
time.
fridge.
Yeah, it will take a long time for butter to spoil, especially if you've got aluminium
Yeah.
foil. Once you now start leaving other particles,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what grows mold.
Do you squeeze the toothpaste from the middle or the bottom?
No, I start
Bottom.
from the middle, and as I
Why?
start running
But-
out, then it's the bottom.
But is it a pet peeve and something you consciously do? Because I just squeeze it
No.
from the middle.
I squeeze from the
Really?
middle, but it's not.
Oh, so you like grab it in a fist and just.
No, I think it's
No,
just
I'm
natural.
not an animal, man.
I think it's just natural that when you pick up the
I grab
tube,
it normally and I squeeze from the middle.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
when you,
fist.
I think when you just pick up the tube naturally, your hand just goes to the middle.
Yeah.
anyway.
Not
So you
mine.
just push.
I just squeeze it from the bottom.
Yeah, but what? With two hands?
Sorry?
Demonstrate.
It's gonna fall out
Yeah,
your hands.
So
demonstrate.
let's say this is,
Man's doing this with the
I've
toothpaste.
got large hands. We established this. No.
Demonstrate. Yeah,
So
that's
let's-
why it's even more
let's say my
clumsily.
toothbrush-
You've got a big hand.
Toothbrush would be
And a
in
small
my
dick.
right hand, yeah?
Mm.
I've got the tube in my hand like that. I put the edge of the tube there and I'll just squeeze the top there.
Top of what?
As in the end of the
This sounds
tube.
bare
And then
meticulous,
the
bro.
mouth of the tube's there. Squeeze it like
Oh, you're
that.
doing it upside
Pick up
down.
the middle,
Yeah.
Jerry. What's all this, bro?
Yeah, the middle, Jerry.
You
And then-
you lot do this, don't you?
Yeah, and then as it starts ending, then you start squeezing from the top.
Wait. Do you know you're not meant to have like a line of toothpaste, right? It's meant to be like a pea size.
I know I'm
that
doing
was-
that motion.
No,
but
that's
like,
why you know electric toothbrush. It's a small little circle because that's the size of toothpaste. It's not meant to be one long strand.
I even use long strand with my electric toothbrush.
How? It's not
I
even.
just double fist. I go in and I go in again.
It
So
really
you-
doesn't
so
matter.
you-
You're not swallowing the toothpaste.
you put it on, put it,
And then I put it again.
Yeah, that's fine because you.
How long do you brush your teeth for?
I have electric toothbrush, so it tells me 2 minutes.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Sometimes two, sometimes might be 5, bro.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, to be fair,
it takes me like 4. I swear to
Yeah,
No,
you.
it
yeah,
depends.
yeah.
But I think dentists say you shouldn't. It's not even
Yeah,
recommended
it's
for
not
you to
good,
do
it's not
longer
good,
than 2
it's not
minutes.
good.
You're
Really?
damaging your enamel.
Every
Yeah.
time I've been to a dentist, they're like, oh yeah, you got signs of good brushing.
Brent, do you squeeze from the
No,
bottom?
no,
or
sir,
top?
I'm saying that's what I've heard.
The middle or the bottom?
Have you guys eaten Kiss Wonder Bread?
Kiss Wonder
Who?
Bread.
Kiss Wonder Bread.
Kiss Wonder Bread.
What's that?
Bread that you find in America, West Indies.
Is it like sweet?
It's sweet.
Oh, a giga bread.
I don't know what.
Probably,
no, it's
probably
not. a
it's
giga
from
bread.
America, so it's probably a lot sweeter than that.
Yeah, it's just full of sugar.
No.
But when you're talking about back of bread,
Yeah.
you want the back of the bread.
Oh no,
Yeah.
sweet breads. You can eat any part of the loaf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like you eat a harder bread. The end.
No, the harder bread
Fam,
is,
you
is tough.
Alright, cool.
But it's buff though.
Oh yeah.
It's buff. No,
What's
no,
the
you have to
thickest
do-
slice of
you have-
harder bread
You
you've
have to
had?
do. You have to do. Put it in the microwave
Microwave harder bread.
and make
I
it
never
soft.
thought of it.
Yeah.
Is it?
I don't even mind it when it's a little bit tough.
Oh, but
the bread's
harder
looking at
bread-
you like it's
No,
mad.
harder
Like,
bread when
I'm
you
Well,
in
you're
a
in the
microwave for
microwave.
harder
harder
bread.
bread
Hear me
when
out,
you
hear me out,
when you
hear
put
me
it in
out.
a microwave
Hear me
with
out.
butter.
Microwave? Who's microwaving harder?
And who
it
puts
is
butter on
buff.
bread anyway? That's childish.
What?
Listen,
You don't butter your bread.
Wow.
You call it childish.
What?
What? What's going on?
butter.
You look at me like I'm mad.
Who puts butter on bread?
Sir, you're not gonna do this. You're looking at me like I'm mad for putting
Listen,
butter on bread.
Butter's only for toast. That's it.
What?
Soft bread and butter.
Yeah.
Are you an animal?
How do you make sandwiches?
I don't eat sandwiches, big man. And when I do,
So what are you doing?
no, sandwiches is different.
caveman.
No, you're talking about bread and butter by itself. That's an animalistic treat right there, bro.
Have you not heard the phrase "that's his bread and butter"? That's what, like,
So,
it's oh my god, bread
if
and
I
butter.
make,
That's a
wait,
normal
wait,
thing.
if I make a sandwich, yeah, back in the day when I was a kid, my mum used to always buy turkey ham. So we used to have the thing on our house, turkey ham.
And did you put butter in it?
I did, but it's a sandwich. She's talking about eating it by itself.
Who's she?
Crystal.
I said butter.
Yeah, just butter and bread. That's animalistic.
Sorry, you just eat butter and bread?
No, but I'm saying is what soft bread, like sugar bread.
Don't talk it back now.
That's
Don't
different.
own your
That's
shit.
different.
like harder bread.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I had to have the butter.
that's different.
What am I adding with it? Nutella.
Come on, you know
That's
it.
their sugar.
As a kid,
I'm gonna do that 'cause I'm gonna spud you, but no, that's too much sugar.
as a kid, you think I care about too much sugar?
No, that's too
Yeah, but no, you can have other things. But I'm saying I'm happy to have bread with butter.
butter. Yeah,
yeah, because you're an animal.
soft, harder bread, soft bread, sugar bread with butter is great.
Nah,
When it's warm, great.
I don't even let people. You know, I've never in my life bought a sandwich from a shop. You know the triangle ones that come in a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
container? Never.
No, I doubt those are
As in
nutritious.
Tesco.
Never.
Meal
never.
deal.
And also, no one can make a sandwich for me. Only me.
Oh,
Word.
I don't.
What's your go-to sandwich?
yeah, I was gonna say what sandwich?
I don't
is
eat
it?
sandwiches. But when I was a kid, I told you, turkey ham with the lettuce.
And shito.
Yeah. Shit.
Shito and turkey ham salad.
Yeah. You just
With mayonnaise.
Bro,
spread it.
With mayonnaise.
Remember,
what are these combinations?
that's
Turkey
a
ham
Ghanaian
sandwich.
thing, isn't it?
No, but he said shit.
No, I'm saying with mayonnaise. Ignore him. Did you put
Okay.
mayonnaise?
Ignore
in?
him.
Nah,
Have you tasted that?
I don't eat mayonnaise.
So what that was dry as fuck.
No, I just told you what it is. Bread, butter. You know how soft and succulent
No,
turkey ham is?
that's good.
Turkey ham and
It's
lettuce.
decent,
Soft and
decent.
succulent.
Very decent.
That's dry for me.
It's not
Turkey
dry.
I
ham.
need a
Turkey ham is no.
I need mayo.
You're thinking of like dry turkey.
No,
I'm talking about
I'm
the Bernard Matthews, the slices,
yeah.
bro.
But once you put the lettuce,
But I agree. Yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm
nice.
talking about? Yeah.
once you
And
put
a
the
couple of
lettuce, I
slices
think
in.
you have to put a little bit of mayonnaise.
Yeah, you put that was in my
Yeah,
household.
fuck me up.
In my household, that was a thing.
Yeah.
We used to- everyone, my mum used to eat that. We used to eat
No,
that.
once you put the lettuce, I think you have to put some mayonnaise.
My mum made mayo, but mayo for me is always like a. It's just to me, it's like fat. It's like putting fat on your on your meal, isn't it?
I hear it.
You know
Yeah,
what? You know
I
what
have
felt
to, I
like a
think
big
it's dry.
thing to me, like as I grew up, whatever, is like transitioning from eating like like the reconditioned, smushed like chicken slices or turkey slices,
Yeah.
To
to
proper breast.
actual sliced
Yeah.
turkey breast or
Breast.
chicken breast
Okay.
in a sandwich. I
Yeah.
said yes.
Mm.
I'm making real sandwiches now, real meat. That was a big thing for me. That was like a moment for me.
Yeah,
Did you ever used to pack your lunch to go to the engineering school
I said engineering school. You mean university?
or work?
Varsity.
I make lunches to this
There you
day.
go. And it's sandwiches and stuff, right?
Yeah. Or
Would you bring
sandwiches or like if I've cooked food. Or whatever, yeah.
And then you heat it up at work.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
find sandwich
Your
such
colleagues
a.
complain
Complain.
about the
Why would they?
exotic smell.
Hell no.
Hold on, in 2021, people make sandwiches still.
Yes.
There's so much options out there.
Like what?
Like what?
No, obviously there's food.
Obviously, you
Cook
can make
food.
whatever food you
I
want.
know, but
like a sandwich is
bread is still
convenient.
I know,
ready.
but sandwiches are so. It's just whatever, innit?
But
Kinda
people
bougie.
use French sticks.
Huh?
People use
Kind of
bagels.
bougie over there.
Let me sound bougie then.
Sandwiches.
Bagels. Come on, man.
Yeah, bagels are different.
It's still a sandwich.
Yeah, I know, but you're just making sandwiches, bro. And you cut into a triangle and you wrap it in foil.
Wrap it before I don't cut it as triangles.
Huh?
Square bread. Just
No, you cut it diagonally and you got two triangles. And you
No,
put it
see,
in
I
foil.
don't even bother doing that.
For the sandwich.
Or you eat a sandwich like this.
What, the whole thing?
Sandwich.
I cut it in half.
No, you
No, you
slice
have to
it,
cut it in
man.
half. You have to slice
I
it.
don't
up.
slice it.
Well, you
man.
pick up the fork.
Because now it's getting dry. 'Cause now it's
Yeah, but
like,
he does this. He
Because
just does
I'm-
it.
because
Yeah,
I'm
to be
animal.
fair,
He
look
does
at
that.
his
Yeah,
hand.
yeah, yeah. He just does
You
that.
gotta slice that down diagonally.
Yeah, you
so you
do.
got the two triangles.
and then you
I
put
need
it
that.
together
It's a
like this,
waste.
and then you
It's a
put it in
waste
your
to me,
foil.
man.
Because if you had the square triangle, the other things had to go on the other
So
side.
you-
You know, there's
so-
like a segment or a TV show of just Shaq holding things or Michael Jordan holding things.
Is
Their
it?
hands are so big.
So do you hold it so the filling doesn't fall out the bottom?
Yeah, because I feel like everything's a mess right now.
What do you mean?
If you've got a loaded sandwich and you're
Yeah.
holding it as a square,
Yeah,
That's a
so
lot.
if you hold it in the middle, you squeeze the middle. the mouth at the back and the
Okay,
it opens.
explain to me how slicing it in half improves your
Because-
ability to keep the stuff
oh no, it
inside.
does. No, let me show you. It's
That's the whole reason why they do
it's
it.
physics and science.
I like
no?
geometry.
What
and
you
that.
do is-
This is why I'm asking.
No,
Go on.
because what it is, yeah, it's now it's
Brent,
a
explain it.
triangle.
Yep.
So now you hold your hand on each side of the triangle.
Yeah, it's true. Nothing's
It's
gonna fall
science,
out,
nigga.
and
Yeah,
you know it's true.
science.
Oh, so you say you have more range
Yeah,
to clamp the
because
sides
what you're
together,
doing is
and that you create
Yeah.
a container.
no, because what you're doing is when you do it as a
Essentially,
square,
Yeah.
you're clamping like this, isn't it?
This
So
is
now
this
this
is
is
these are the
vulnerable.
words of people with small hands.
So this is vulnerable now. The
I
back
know.
of it is vulnerable. It's just like a
Christel.
bitch's ass is
Listen,
out there.
back loose, hella loose, man.
Hella loose.
You're wild.
Your lettuce is just falling. Your shreds of turkey breast is just
Everything that's
falling.
coming out the back. man.
I'm physically
so when you
able
do
to
the
hold a
triangle-
sandwich together.
Get us bread, please, so we can demonstrate.
Wow.
So when you
No,
do
I
the
understand.
triangle,
I understand what you're saying. You
when
hold
do
the ends,
triangle, you
and
hold
if,
the
if
ends.
the, if the, if
And
the
then you
top part
eat like
opens
this.
up, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm
But
just saying.
it's science. That's
I can-
actual. I
I
think
can
that's
hold a sandwich
Pythagoras'
together.
theorem.
That's what you call geometry.
I think that's
not.
literally Pythagoras' theorem, nigga.
You're an engineer, you should know this.
Technically, what you're describing
It's
is
Pythagoras' theorem. No, I'm joking.
no. It's linked to topography, but that's it. That's
Pornography, you
To
say,
what?
nigga?
topography. It's
Pornography?
anyway.
Pinky triple X, what do you say?
It's a study of. It's a mathematical study of like surfaces and stuff like that. So you might have encountered it in like GCSE geography or whatever, where you talk about the topography of a land.
Okay.
Because it's like the curvature of the land and
okay.
but this is specifically just general surfaces.
Have you
Yeah,
ever-
maybe I'm horny, but everything that he just said just
You're
sounds-
horny because now I'm more sexy by what he said.
No, when he said the curvature.
You've been talking about arse
definitely
this
horny.
whole
Nothing
day.
you said was sexy. Man said
I
the
need
circumference of the land. He's like, oh shit, those are some titties. What's going on? Don't touch me, man.
Topography or
When he
topology?
said I said pornography.
Let me not say.
Nah, I'm
let me
fucking
not
horny, but I'm
misspeak.
tired.
It might be topology. I don't know.
Sorry, bro. You're gonna
Yeah, I'm wondering if Izzy's ever met his equal, to be honest.
good move.
In
Yeah,
hands.
yeah. And what happens when Izzy meets his equal?
What equal?
Do you know sometimes you see a person, yeah, and you think the only person you can date is the female or male version of you.
Yeah.
That's more. That's,
But what would that person be?
If I'm not
It's topology, not topography. Sorry.
Okay.
yeah, Muf has like, for example, if you watch like The Big Bang Theory, you see like Sheldon and them.
And his girlfriend.
They date the nerds too
Mm.
because not what's the main character's name?
Yeah, he
Sheldon.
dated
Obviously,
the hot girl.
he dated the blonde girl. Cool, he's
Yeah.
an anomaly, but before
Sheldon's the main one.
No, the good one with the
No.
dark hair.
that,
The
Leonard.
Sheldon's not the main one.
Leonard.
He's not the main one.
No, but he's the main
But
one.
they are the main
Nah,
one.
No,
Sheldon is.
they're main together,
Yeah,
but
they're
he's the
together.
main one for real though. He is.
It started off with his relationship with Petty.
But he did date the other girl though. So you know Leonard is from
Yeah, I know Leonard. The dark glasses,
he's
dark
from
hair.
what show is he from back in the day? Roseanne. Remember Roseanne?
Oh, I can't remember.
Do you remember the girl from Roseanne?
Yeah.
She's also in Big Bang Theory. That was his first love interest. Remember the girl with the glasses, the nerd?
I can't remember that now.
Remember the nerd girl, man?
I like that you watched The Big Bang Theory. To me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the big one.
So the nerd girl in Big Bang Theory, she was also in Roseanne back in the day with him.
Oh,
You guys don't know
okay.
what I'm talking about, do you? It's fine.
No.
Okay, cool. You guys don't watch it then, clearly.
No, I do watch Big Brother, but I don't remember. I haven't watched it in years, so I can't remember that far.
I'm
back.
not that
Leonard's-
invested to you.
Leonard's, but knowing her is like knowing Raj. Like she's in the fucking thing.
Oh, I loved Raj.
Raj, man.
The Indian.
Your friend. Anyway, my point is, they dated the equivalent of them because they're so niche that they
Yeah.
couldn't really date,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Joe Schmo, innit?
So
Yeah.
when Leonard
So what
got
I'm saying
them-
is, not that you're that super niche. You're not that super niche, but I can imagine like you
You said
dating
you a nerd,
someone.
nigga.
You need to date someone who is the female version of you.
But-
Because I know who you are.
And that's the thing I tried to allude to before. Like when you said about how you saw me or your perception
Yeah,
of me,
yeah.
fine, you see me so like you said before, you can't even imagine how it would be for me or Brent or whatever in a situation with a woman.
Yeah.
So you've never seen me in that context. So maybe your perception would change if you saw me in a context when I'm speaking to, like, it's funny, the amount of people that have opinions about how I might be with a woman
Yeah,
that have never seen me with a woman.
yeah.
So whenever like I get those opinions, I'm like, all right, cool, think what you want.
No,
Because-
I can imagine you with a woman, obviously, because I've spoken to you throughout the years, but I just want to know, are you going to turn into Muf? I'm like, not turn into Muf. like you call it.
going full muff.
I'm going to go full Muf. So are you going to go full Muf and start body popping at the table? Like,
no. See,
Yeah, sure. You're gonna have to find someone that
You know what I mean?
like
no.
Like,
Because
women.
like, are you gonna
I
transform?
can't think of a date I've been on where I've like wowed out or nothing.
Yeah.
What he's saying is, do you think someone's gonna get the ick when they see you dance?
100%. People get the ick for any old reason. I don't care about that.
I hear
You
it.
got the ick.
Listen, girls were saying that if you go on the 360 camera, but man done it the other day
yeah,
with
that was. I liked it.
you. I made the 360 camera look
What's the funniest
I
one
like
masculine.
saw?
So,
Go on.
what 360 cameras off limits now?
Apparently men are allowed.
apparently
men.
men
Apparently, yeah.
can't do it.
Why? Because of how they move whilst in it?
Yeah, apparently.
At the new black, I done it 3 times, and I think every time I nailed it still.
I can't lie. The funniest one, like, there's been loads of Twitter up here, but the one that makes me laugh is what Gina said. She didn't say the ick here, but I remember on a podcast time ago, and I actually messaged Gina afterwards, after I listened to it, because she said something like, you know what, I can't lie, for someone to throw up as a man.
What? You know what?
She said
do
for
you
a
know
man
what?
to throw up.
Do you know what? I'm
was like,
seeing
what?
it. Yeah, I'm
A
seeing it.
man's not allowed
You know
to
what?
throw
I'm
up.
seeing it. I'm seeing it now.
She said,
Yeah.
as a man, how can you throw up? I was dying.
The thing is,
I'm understanding it.
even though it's toxic,
I'm understanding.
I think I see it.
Explain, because
I see it.
when one has like food poisoning,
Yeah.
what happens?
Shit, bruv.
But I guess she just
Woman.
said like, oh yeah, it's like to see a man throw
I
up.
think to see it.
It's a moment of weakness.
If you hear it, oh yeah, I threw up, cool. But if it's in my presence and he's just there
she's saying that would put her off.
hurling, what's the American word? Hurl.
An upchuck.
I hurled.
I Ralphed.
What was it? They call it Ralph. I've heard Ralph before, but I've heard of
I don't
hurled.
understand.
Hey, it made me
Hurt-
laugh
hurt.
so hard. Oh.
You've vomited before?
Just once with the hot wing challenge. Only time ever in my life.
And oh yeah, so that's what you were talking about. And she was like, as a man, to throw up. I was
That's the
dying.
only time I ever, that was a very painful experience for me.
Serious? You've
Yeah.
only vomited once in your life?
Yeah. Because of that hot wing. Listen, Brent, if you ask Gina, I was on the phone to Gina. I was on my deathbed.
Really?
Yeah. Ask Gina, bro. I was dying in that bathroom, bro. I felt like my chest was gonna cave in.
Was
bruv.
Gina okay?
Gina was not okay either. Gina was going through her stuff on her end, and I was going through my stuff on mine. But we were on the phone together.
Oh
You
no.
guys had a little support group.
I'm telling you, if that conversation was recorded and we put, it would be the most embarrassing thing I ever heard of me. I was literally begging for my life, bro.
Do you know what? I've heard other people say that challenge is horrible, so I can
Bro,
imagine.
it's absolutely disgusting. I wouldn't. It was. We done. I don't. It wasn't. After we done it, I didn't feel like any type of vindication. It was like, why did I do that?
Bro.
Like it was
I've heard it's brutal.
I'd rather have not done it.
Really?
I know we got content out of it, but what I went through afterwards, it wasn't.
How
worth
long
it.
was you like?
It wasn't
in
worth
that-
it.
How long was you in that state?
That
for?
state. Couple hours.
Shit, really?
Fam, the drive home. Anyway, we spoke about it before on the podcast, innit? But the
Stomach just moving mad. Higgy.
I was on the A13. I was looking to pull over somewhere.
Question.
It was real.
Question.
Real rap raw.
Christel.
Yes, Brent.
And you know how black men are homophobic,
Mm-hmm.
like innately homophobic, right? Because of their upbringing.
Don't disagree with that.
I wouldn't say
statement.
it's innately. I think it's
But let's play along
Conditioning.
with this particular thing.
Mhm.
Conditioning, right? They're conditioned.
Mhm.
And then you meet a woman
yeah.
who also believes or doesn't like when it is black men show these homophobic traits,
Yeah.
right?
That's me.
Mm.
Mhm.
Would you date a black man who has had sex with another man?
Wow. Wow.
No, I'm laughing.
What made you
because-
choose that verse?
I like, what made you go with that rest? No, I'm laughing because I thought there's something else was going to come from that.
Would I date a man that had sex with another man?
What type of statement is this? Where'd you get that from?
It sounds like a DMX lyric.
No, I get the point.
What made you go with that
I
verse?
know where he's going.
Why? Where's he going?
Because he say by saying no that I'm homophobic, isn't it?
I want to know.
Would I date a man?
Niggas
I
was
want
having
to know.
sex with the same sex.
Do you know what? I wouldn't personally
Why not?
because I don't want to be with a man that's bisexual.
But suppose that he is currently now interested in just you.
No, you're bisexual.
Which is fine. She's out to have a preference.
Yeah, it's fine. The
I
thing
didn't
is,
say it wasn't fine.
No, I'm just saying, don't police.
no, because he's bisexual,
Yeah.
and I'm just not comfortable with that.
Suppose
The whole
he's
world
not
can't be your fucking
bisexual.
choice, bruv.
Suppose he's not bisexual.
He just fucked a nigga once.
Or he had a guy suck his penis.
Okay.
He's not bisexual.
Okay, so he's not bisexual. He's not
No.
attracted to men. It just happened once.
Yes.
So that's a line out of a scary movie.
Isn't it?
Man said, we made love. He's like, hold up. You sucked my dick.
Yikes.
So he just had his dick sucked by a man once.
Yeah.
He's just curious.
Yo.
I'm not gonna lie. He's got money in it.
No, forget about the money, man. Look at
No,
you,
no, these
man.
are the factors. These are the factors.
Oh, knock
He's
it
got money
off,
in it.
man.
Has he got money?
Just take
Is he
it in
good looking?
isolation. Take it in
No,
isolation.
in isolation, I'm not looking.
Take it in
no,
isolation.
I'm not looking at him if you're broke. You fucking mad.
Crystal, just look
You
at
got to
isolation.
have
Stop thinking about money in this
J-O-B
scenario. Just,
if you
Let's
wanna
just say he has
be
money.
with me.
no, you're
And
making
he
it,
let
you're making
another
it
man
easy for
suck
her.
his dick.
Yes. Because I don't think it matters that he has money or not. Because she said that she only wants to date guys with money.
No, but
anyway.
she's,
Yeah.
no,
So
but
that's
she's,
not a thing.
No, but
Yeah.
she's pondering it now.
Yeah, no. It's a ponderosa, yeah. But
What's a ponderosa?
ooh, that's gonna be a tricky one for me.
But
I'm
why
gonna
is it tricky?
No, but
because
if-
deep down, I'm always gonna be worried that you're attracted to other men. Same way that I'm always worried you're attracted to
But
other
he's
women.
not attracted to other men.
No, but deep down, I am going to
But
have that.
In saying that, it's the same way you'd be worried about a man being attracted to other women.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I
That
said.
proves that there's no difference.
Yeah, no, that's
So
what I'm
you
saying.
might as
No,
well
that's what I'm
date a
saying. Deep
bisexual
down.
guy.
No, but the thing is, everybody can't be my fucking competition now, bro. I can't be competing with women and men.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? I admit it's the same, but I can't be competing with everybody.
So you're saying based purely on probability?
Yeah, do you get me?
You
What's
are-
the math problem?
No, it really is. It really is a math problem. It really is a math problem.
Stress, bro.
Because now everybody is my competition, potentially. An attractive man that you like, an attractive woman. I can't.
Mm.
I really don't like competing with women.
So you're not interested in MMF? Jeez.
What's that MMF?
Male, female.
I might.
Oh,
I might.
is it? I
But
always find it. I
but you
always
don't.
find
You
it-
just don't want to turn around and see stuff
Nah,
going on
they
without
shouldn't
you.
be-
even though it makes sense
Yeah.
because you're a woman,
They
I do
shouldn't
find
be
it
doing stuff.
intriguing when women want to do MMF.
It's not that I want it. It's not that I want to do it. It's not something.
you want a wild ride, right?
Yeah,
now.
it's not something. But I'm in
You know what I
that.
mean?
But I think because I'm in that wild stage of my life right now, like now that Corona's like died down, or
Yeah.
whatever, I'm like, oh, do you know what? I wouldn't say no to everything, but I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's not something I write off. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna do MMF, but it's the same way that I might never do FFM. Do you get
What's
me?
that? Oh,
Come on, bro.
no, but why are we using these terms, bro?
Because that's how. That's how you.
It's quicker,
Because a
man.
threesome,
It's quicker.
Shorthand.
a threesome, there's different threesomes.
No, there's only one.
I knew you were gonna say that.
That
I
one
knew
is a
you were
mini
gonna say that.
battery. A mini
I
battery.
knew you were gonna say that.
But yeah, no. Would I date a man that had another man suck his dick? I'm not sure
Y'all can compare notes.
about how he sucked. I'm just not sure.
That garg free.
But somebody else said that to me the other day, and I was like, "Is that like what you men say?"
The garg.
It was in the gym. I was trading because we were talking about my man,
Yeah,
and he texted me and it popped up on my phone.
yeah,
And sometimes I just can't leave my phone around when this guy's texting me.
yeah.
So my friend was like, "Oh, you're getting ready to do the got
Got
3,000,"
3,000.
and I'm just like, "No, I'm done." I was like, "I'm absolutely done." But yeah, I don't know. But I get what I mean, because there's that cognitive dissonance. Because someone may argue that I'm also homophobic if I don't want to date a man that's had the man suck his dick.
Listen, these conversations right now in this day and age, you can't even touch them because it's like anything you say, you're, you know.
Hey, we're all living different
But
lives.
for me,
it's long,
it's-
it's
as
long,
I said, for me, it's a math problem.
Word.
In this day and age, you can't even say what your preference is because now you're discriminating against a certain type of person. It's like, really use it, please. It's true though. You can't.
Yeah, no, I
literally,
hear you. No, I
It's
hear
like
you.
you can't
No, but I
have
think-
a preference.
But I think the
of
problem.
anything.
No, but I think the
Because if
problem.
you
with-
do, you're.
No, I think the problem with the homophobia issue, I don't think it's anything to do with preference.
Mm.
I think the problem is when people say, "I don't agree with it."
Yeah, that's a whole different.
I think
conversation,
that's the problem when people say, "I don't agree with it," because what gay people are saying, it's not for you to agree with. We're not trying to indoctrinate you. No one's trying to come tell you to be gay.
Yeah.
They're just saying, "Leave us
All
alone."
right. What if you agree with it?
Mm.
You're cool with it,
Mm.
but you wouldn't want to date someone like he said who's dabbled in that life.
Again, I don't think in terms of when I'm speaking to my gay friends,
Yeah,
I don't think that's ever their issue. Their issue isn't about whether you want to date them.
yeah.
I think their issue is just leave, let us
Yeah.
exist the same way that you're allowed to
Like,
exist.
To me, it's very silly.
I don't
if-
think
for
it's
example,
the issue of them forcing
Yeah,
us to date
if
them.
a gay man moved to me and I said, "No, I'm not interested in you," you can't say you're homophobic. That
Yeah,
makes
no, I don't, and I
sense.
don't think they would. I don't think a gay man
Yeah.
would say you're
Some would,
homophobic.
some would.
No, that
No,
makes
but I don't
no
know.
sense.
But
Just
it's-
because
no,
they
it's-
would,
I'm
because they
not-
would,
yeah,
doesn't
I'm not
mean
saying
it's
it's a
homophobic.
logical
No,
thing. They're
yeah.
just
Okay,
saying.
so
yeah.
then this might sound silly, but then on the reverse end, if a girl moved to them and they said, "No, I'm
I'm
homosexual,"
gay. Yeah, no,
then can the girl accuse him of being
yeah.
What?
Heterophobic.
heterophobic?
Yeah. No, I don't think.
Is that a thing?
I don't think that's what gay people's
Is that a
argument
thing?
is.
It's
though.
not a thing.
No, I'm asking.
No.
No, but I
Why?
don't think that's what.
Because heterophobia
It's the normal-
is
it's the normal-
like racism
It's the whites.
from white people.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
because
Because
hetero.
they're not a marginalized group.
Yeah,
so-
no,
being
I get
hetero is the normative. Like being hetero
No
is the
power
normative.
dynamic there.
Anything outside of that is seen as an othering. So you
Okay.
can't you. And then
Yeah,
a
no,
position
I
of power.
understand.
The days of a heterosexuality being the norm will always be here. I think that's why people are so scared, and feel so like attacked, when they see gay relationships or whatever. I don't think there's as much as people think there is. And I think it's the same way that, like when people talking about gay scenes on TV, it's the same conversation we have when we talk about black people on TV. Us as hetero people get annoyed when we see something that's not the norm, even if it's not, and we blow it up. Because actually, if you look at programming and you look at a 24-hour day of programming and you say, well, how many shows actually had gay scenes? Probably not even 1%, right? But I think because we've always been taught that heterosexuality is the normative and anything out of it is othering, when we see it, it sticks out a lot more. So it's the same way when we talk about representation of black people on TV and we argue with white people that, oh yeah, but why can't we have one day or 1 month when everything else is about you?
All right, cool. Oh, do I even bother to do song of the week? You got songs?
Yeah.
got one.
I haven't really been listening
You got
to
some, Brent?
music,
Yeah.
but let me check. But Adele is here, bruv. You people just need to not even bother dropping. Adele and Ed Sheeran are here. They're battling.
Adele.
Oh yeah, and I have a song of the week.
You don't?
I do, yeah.
Alright, cool. This is a listener song of the week first. Shout out to Mike. This is an artist called Hamzaa.